Hey everyone, welcome to the Unity Gaming Podcast, episode 82. It is Thursday, September 12th, 2013. I'm Dan.
I'm Riccio.
I'm Somppi.
No Kumar.
No Kumar.
Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
Or he is sucked into each and every one of our phones. These are all him. I don't know what the hell he's doing. You guys now know what time we recorded this at. We fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
Clearly, you guys going to school has fucked up everything.
I
You should probably both drop out. Be cool. Be cool like me.
Yeah. Wait, what? On a lighter note, what have you guys been playing this week?
Dropping out is a light note.
What have you guys been playing this week?
Fire Emblem.
Is that what you've been playing?
Again?
Yeah, I've kind of slowed down now that Killzone Mercenary is out.
Yeah?
But yeah, Fire Emblem. I bought all the DLCs.
Yeah.
Those get really hard. Like really difficult end game content.
What
like
level
my
up?
fully leveled, like re-leveled team, like basically level 40s or 60s technically if you count the first class, have difficulty
Oh, yeah?
completing the levels.
That's... Hey, did you ever make that dude who just kills a guy, and he gets his whole turn back again and kills a guy? Did you ever get that?
Yeah, but the
Even that's not good
the
enough?
ability
Oh.
is not.
As OP as what you thought it would be?
You only get it once.
Oh.
So you can get a maximum of one extra turn.
So it's not rape a
But it's
ridiculous amount
It's
right up
really
front.
easy to give to people.
Oh.
And if I'd realized this ability earlier,
Yeah?
I could have bred all my child characters to have it.
That still sounds really weird to me.
Yeah,
for you to
it
say that.
just weirds me out, man.
Like, I'm more of a toast guy.
Because most female characters can level into a Pegasus Knight and then into a Dark Flyer, and then the Dark Flyer gets it at level 15. And
Oh, okay.
You breed the Dark Flyer female with a male character, and then pass down Gale Force and whatever male skill you want, and
Yes.
get the kid. Get the Gale Force.
Yes.
So at the point where I discovered what Gale Force was, I only had 2 children left to get,
Okay.
and so one of them has Gale Force. That's the end of that story.
All right. That Gale Force person is not helping you get through these retardedly hard DLCs, though?
She is a lot, actually.
Oh.
But one of the DLCs gives you an extra class
Yeah?
for males called a Dread Fighter.
Oh.
That's like a hero, so it has swords and axes, but then also magic. So I made that villager dude that starts.
Oh, the
really
pot,
low up.
the,
Yeah,
the pot head.
Donald.
The pot head guy. He's got a pot on his head,
Yeah,
actually.
Donald. I made
Yeah.
him into a Dread Fighter, and all his stats are maxed out, and he is just a killing machine. Because now he has ranged attacks.
Oh, he's just wrecking everybody's face.
Yeah, he cannot be stopped. Also, there's an ability that mercenaries get called Arms Thrift,
Okay.
where depending on your luck stat, it's your luck stat multiplied by 2 is your chance to not use up a weapon durability.
All right.
So Donald has luck 48. So he's a
Okay.
96% chance to not use up weapon durability.
Oh, my God.
So I just give him all the best, this is the best fucking tome in the game. You only get one of them and it has 20 uses. Nope, unlimited uses.
Jesus. You feel sad whenever it actually does consume a point, though?
It has not yet.
Let me know.
So-
Give me a text I'm sad.
Yeah.
Like,
just a
I
sad
feel you.
face in group chat.
He cannot be stopped.
then just a picture of 19 of 20. Just...
And do you know why? Because I pair the avatar up
Yeah.
with him, and I made myself into a hero instead of a tactician.
Yeah?
So I give him +4 luck, so he has
100.
102% chance to not use a weapon durability.
I feel
So he
like
will
that's
never-
breaking the game.
Wow.
He can literally, it'll be like, okay, there are 3 sections of this map we have to defend. Crom, you take this force and go south. Other person, take this force and go east. Donald, you just take everyone fucking else. You go stand over there. You're going to aggro them because the Dread Fighter is considered a base class and not an advanced class. So you're a priority target, and you will just fucking murder every single person on this entire map.
Oh, my God.
That sounds honestly great.
The final free DLC mission is you get to pick 30 people and fight against 50.
30?
30.
Wow.
And you fight against 50 opponents.
Okay.
I put in just Donald and me so that he wouldn't use up
Yeah.
stuff. And he killed 45 of them before he died
What?
That's pretty ridiculous.
Wow, that is
on his own.
it's a little beastly.
That dude's a little powerful.
Yeah.
Little
Whatever class I change him into, it's just like, yeah, he already has max out stats. He literally cannot get any better. But I've heard there's an item in the DLC that I'm stuck on right now called Limit Breaker, which lets you improve all your stats by an extra 10.
Oh man.
So Donald will soon be
Max.
an unstoppable force without someone paired with him.
That's ridiculous. You're just gonna give it to luck, I guess, or
Well, no, it lets you improve all your stats by an extra 10.
oh my god.
God.
It doesn't just give you the extra 10. You have to like level up and get those
Okay, so you have to
points.
grind a bit,
But it doesn't matter because Donald has an ability that says when
High.
he levels up, you have an extra 20% chance or something to level up a stat.
Oh really?
Which means when he's in Villager,
Yeah.
he has a chance of getting like 2 health every time he levels up. Donald's real good.
That's goofy.
Almost like the other characters don't matter. The problem with the DLC missions is you have to bring Crom with you.
Okay.
So I've ended up like grinding him up a little bit, and he is also very strong now.
Okay.
So Donald and Crom conquered everything.
Best bros forever.
Yeah.
You make me realize that I probably really should somehow one weekend take time and restart.
Put
that
it on normal
fucking game.
casual
Yeah.
and just enjoy it.
Enjoy the
Figure
gameplay, like I did with Borderlands.
Because it's still, there are harder missions where it's like you kind of have to be tactical and like figure out a way through this.
Well, it's not difficulty wise, it's just the fact that you can actually lose people forever that I need to get rid of. So
Luckily, this Fire Emblem has that option.
yeah.
The best thing about Donald is that he critical hits about every second hit. And when he says it, he has a chance of saying, "Come on, Donnie."
Really?
And that's great. Because then he just obliterates anything in one hit. Because he does like the maximum health of any given unit in that game is 80, and I've seen him do like 260 damage.
That seems
Oh, wow.
So
like the weirdest war cry.
come on, Donnie.
Donnie.
Well,
And
he's
then
like
just gets-
he's like a hick too. So,
Really?
Okay.
That's
well, yeah,
Wait, is it a voiceover or is it just
yeah,
like
the voiceover.
that's pretty kick-ass. Actually,
I thought it was gonna be like a little pop up.
Well, do you know the critical hits in that game when it like flashes the character's
Yeah.
face with like the
Oh,
lightning?
yeah,
He
okay.
says it during that.
Nice. Nice.
Come on, Donnie.
definitely like that.
So what else you guys been playing? Unless you have more to say. How much did you spend on DLC? We talked about that before the
It's
podcast.
like $45.
$45.
So you
You bought all of it.
Bought it all.
but it's a good value proposition for what you're getting out of it.
The DLC is like
Well, wait, hold on. Before
essentially an entire other Fire Emblem game's worth of campaign missions.
and before you started, how many hours did you have like into the game? Do you know? Did you check?
40.
40?
And then when I started the DLC, I'm now up to like 46 or 47.
And the game was $40 on its own, right?
Yeah.
So if you can re-get another 40 hours out of it for that $40.
Well, here's the thing: if I ever want to go back and play on hard mode, I've still got those other DLCs to play on hard mode and
Okay.
do that all again, and then Lunatic, and then there's Lunatic Plus apparently.
Can you say you do one
So
of those?
it's just like just absolutely ridiculously hard then.
Well, yeah, like units, like enemy units have like crazy abilities that like, it's like, oh, you can't hit me
But-
at all.
But say keep hitting my mic here. Say you have your crazy characters right now. If you were to do a new game plus and
There
go
isn't
into
a
hard
New Game
mode,
Plus.
there's no new game plus. Okay, I was wondering if you could be like
Unless
hard
that's
mode.
what
or
Lunatic Plus is. But there's no way to
Probably.
bring your current playthrough characters into another playthrough as far as I
wondering.
know.
So I would say if you could start on like, okay, I'm gonna go to Lunatic Plus, but now everybody can die, but I already have super OP characters. That'd be crazy.
Well,
but-
it's the everyone can die thing is separate from the actual difficulty selection.
yeah,
Oh,
but I was
okay.
saying if
So you
there's a
play
way to like
Lunatic Plus on casual.
yeah, but I mean like if there's a way to take what you have now and just new game it, even if you did the same difficulty.
No,
but play
because
on
then
the...
it would be, come on, Donnie, the game.
Exactly. Do you want to rephrase that or say that one more time?
Come on, Donnie, the game.
Come on, Donnie.
What?
Come on.
Donnie.
Donnie.
Come on, Donnie, the game.
Chain.
No.
Put a comma after on.
Why? Come on, Donnie, the game.
What else have you been playing?
Why you gotta make everything weird?
Yeah, why do you have to make everything weird?
I'm tired of my allergies. They're so
can't
present.
use
No,
that as an excuse.
because it's all the time.
Yeah, but I always have allergies to pass. Actually, no. This okay.
I've always been tired. That's my secret.
No,
I always have allergies.
every year. I think if we even look at the podcast around this year, this time last year, like September-ish, there's like always a 2-week point where just allergies are just like destroying me, and then it just disappears for the rest of the year. I never really get it again. It's weird. and I'm like riding that like, oh god, can't breathe through my nose right now, sneeze all day. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Horrible.
It's horrible. It's like a slow turtle of
Just horrible.
allergies. Tortoise little. Anyways, what are you guys been playing this week?
Fire Emblem. I already told you.
Other than Fire Emblem?
I don't fucking know Fire Emblem.
I know what you've been playing. Come on.
Kills
Killzone?
Kills on.
It's
Mercenary?
Killbron. It's Killbron.
Kills on Mercenary.
It's a pretty good game. I've been playing that too.
Killbron Machinary.
Yeah, Machinary.
Killbron Machinary.
Touch adventure of Killzone. You poke faces, they'll shoot.
Killzone Touch Adventure. Go!
I found this gun and this bullet, and there's an enemy. What do I do? Open inventory. It's like, combine, use on face.
Wait, I used it after swipe down on touch.
Shit, I used it on myself.
I don't know what to do with this. Talk to gun.
Safety is on.
Eat gun. Actually, okay. I was watching my buddy play some like touch point and click adventure. I have no mouth and I must scream. On old school point and clicks, you'd have like the whatever what you can do, like talk, use, open, walk to, look at. One of them was like eat, and then there's like a child laying down. I'm like, click eat child. Click it. And he clicks it, and like it was just this default thing. It's like, it's made of paper. I can't eat that. I was like, what the fuck is this game? I don't know. I just want to talk about that. I don't know why a game would have eat as one of those. I think it would just be pushed in with use. But anyways, Killzone Mercenary is fantastic. Sort of.
Is it worth
You don't
me
get to talk
going out
shit
and
because
getting
you
it?
purposefully selected the difficulty
No, but
to be the hardest.
The stuff that I don't like
No.
doesn't have to do with the difficult.
No.
The
I successfully hid behind walls at the end of the first mission and didn't get hurt.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even in the beta, I was getting blown up through walls and shit. Like even the multiplayer for grenades and stuff. Really? Okay, that's weird. Point is,
that's why I texted you. I was like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
really?
Because I would just stand there behind a wall, like right up against it, and I could see the missile graphics.
So hold on. What we're
wall.
talking about here is at the end of the first level in Killzone Mercenary. They're short, like 20-minute levels. You're like fighting in this sort of outside of a building. And there's a tank that kind of rolls over, and you have to blow up the gun by planting 2 bombs on it. The way it was going on for me though is that he would shoot his machine gun, and then it would like do the reload, so he's not firing, and then
Did you not shoot the gunner?
No, I didn't know you could. Okay, well, that makes it okay. That would explain why that was shit then. Because what would happen is he would
Pretty sure your buddy yells like "shoot the gunner" or something at some point.
No, but anyways, it was so there'd be the machine gun turret on it, which because
There's a dude.
You
up
can
on
shoot
turret.
that dude.
I don't know. Anyway,
You
so
can see his eyes.
oh really? Okay. Anyways, then what I was getting stuck on is that he was firing, and then the second he would do the fire, there would be missiles hitting where it was.
No wonder you were having such a fucking hard time.
Then the missiles would explode, and then the machine gun was already firing. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? So
So I killed the machine gunner.
yeah.
And then the missiles would fire, and then I'd have a good like 30 seconds with nothing happening.
But what also didn't help is you can get on the turret and you can like fire at the people coming down. It checkpointed there with like the fucking tank already shooting at me, so I'd have to like spawn hitting like fucking triangle, like get the fuck off, I'm getting shot, and then the missiles would hit, and I was like,
it checkpointed me crouching behind the blackjack thing.
really? Oh my god, that's so shit. Because me was like, oh, I gotta get the fuck out of this turret. Cause I was already dying, and then it was like where the machine gun would start reloading, so I'd have to run, and then the fucking missiles would hit and blow me up through the wall. So I was like, this, what the fuck is going on?
See, I don't think you're allowed to blame a game's fault.
Well, that was stupidness, I guess, if I didn't know that you could kill the gunner. But that checkpoint was shit.
Shoot
anyways.
at anything with red eyes. That's the lesson you should learn.
I didn't.
In that
I
game.
couldn't look at it because there was too much explosions and shit, and people still coming over that I didn't.
Do you
get
know
some.
why I was crouched behind the blackjack box? Because
No.
there's a glass pane, an invincible glass pane,
Oh.
and then right below that glass pane, before the wall begins, there's a little gap,
Oh
So
no!
you can
just
shoot through
it.
that?
and you could shoot the
That's
gunner
bullshit.
and the guys that spawn.
How does the blackjack thing that you can buy ammo and purchase all that stuff?
Yeah.
The ammo doesn't correspond to how much you're missing, is it? It's every time you buy in that mission, I think. Because I've gone to it where like
No.
What?
I've gone
Those
every year out of
sentences
ammo.
did make sense.
I can buy ammo for like $10.
yeah, I can buy for $10, and then I'll go back and I've used maybe one clip and like a shotgun shot, and it's like it's gonna cost you like 500 V things. I'm like,
For me, it's always
gonna go
seemed
scrounge
corresponding to.
really?
The amount.
It seems like every time I go back to it, it gets way more and more and more expensive.
Well, I don't know what gun you use, but
I
use a
use
sniper rifle.
the-
And those bullets are cheap.
Really, I use the
30 cents.
the Hellgas assault rifle and the just normal shotgun, like the
Maybe
fucking
they're
Spats looking
expensive.
thing. But no, it's weird because I'll go in, I'll start
Sniper rifle Magnum. It's my loadout.
So Borderlands, pretty much.
yeah.
Do you actually play in this game when you mash the left trigger?
No,
just like,
I have it on
okay.
like toggle
Yeah.
sites.
Oh, you have it on
Okay.
toggle. Really?
Yeah.
I always
That's
play
why-
with
that's why
toggle
easier.
sites.
Weird. Okay.
The only reason I wouldn't play on toggle sites is if I have an Xbox 360 controller. Everything else is toggle sites.
I still remember that Borderlands round we did with you just fucking mashing that.
Everyone can go watch how I played Borderlands.
That was pretty funny.
It's going to be a different Borderlands 2 experience when I play it on the Vita because I'll have toggle zoom on, and I won't be able to go.
In the bus, and it's like moving. You just start vomiting on your screen because like it's zooming in and out like crazy.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're the one controlling it, it's probably not so bad. But no, for Killzone Mercenary.
Everyone go watch the Borderlands 2
Yeah,
dry run
it
to
was-
see what we're talking about because
Yeah.
I take advantage of games auto aim.
But no, okay. It's when that first night yesterday, I guess the first night that I was playing Killzone. I was
That's right, you
experiencing
got it late. Yeah.
what? Oh yeah, we got it late. Yeah, I got late. There was like a lot of weird shit happening. In like the mission after, there was another part that I got stuck on where there's a timer at the top of the screen. It's like you have like 2 minutes to evacuate. Like get the fuck out of there. Use that zip line. And then there's like a tower you climb up. And
That's
there's this-
exactly what the guy sounds like too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I will buy that game if that's honestly the voiceover.
you gotta get out of there.
It's funny. I played that part and it's just like,
Really?
Yeah.
Because so this is what's happening. I was complaining about that. I was also complaining about the spawn. So just I'll get to that stuff. But I got on top and it's like, oh, you gotta hit triangle to use the zip line. So I'm just like standing there and I'd be like, it's not popping up. Maybe I have to back up, fall down the fucking ladder, die. I'm like, load back up, like go there. Then I'd already killed all the flying things. So I wasn't getting shot anymore at least. But I didn't figure that out till like 3-4 deaths in. Because I was shooting at them like, they're not blowing up. I was on hard mode. That was whatever. But then I was on the top and I was like fucking jumping around until I had to like jump off a little bit and then the fucking prompt would appear in midair and then I'd be like, oh, okay, good, we're good. I guess.
to be fair, I'll give it to you for hard mode on this game.
Yeah.
Because on other games, it's like, oh, you get an extra trophy. At the end of the game, whatever. For this game,
Just get a shit ton of money.
well, did you look at the comparison?
No.
Easy is 1,000.
Yeah.
Like middle is 1,500. Veteran is 5,000.
Yeah, I was getting 5,000 after.
It's like that kind of makes your time worth it. Especially 'cause
it's
then
not
you
that hard.
And then you get that extra completion.
And it's even like really not that hard, especially if you throw like the ballistic armor on. It's just max.
Well, when I know to shoot gunners out of tank turrets,
Yeah.
it's apparently super easy. For
But
me.
after that, I didn't like. Other than that starting part, there's been no stupid part where I've like died like where it's been annoying. It's just been like difficulty of like, oh, okay, now I know there's 8 people busting out of that door. I just won't run that way. I'll stay
Did
in
you
cover.
know that if you successfully stealth through parts,
Yeah.
the people like busting out of doors and spawning in just doesn't happen?
Yeah, exactly.
I
And,
managed to stealth most of the way through that first mission.
Yeah.
Have you tried any of the contracts yet?
I tried to select contracts, but it just showed like the story missions, so I didn't choose them.
Well, it is the story missions,
Is-
but
but they're
once you
different?
go into the story mission,
Yeah.
there's tabs and there's like precision, assault, and like whatever else.
Oh, okay. That's why when
Covert.
because Kumar asked that today, he's like, "Did you do any of the contracts?" And I loaded up, I hit contracts. I'm like, does he mean the single player? So I'm like, yeah, of course I have.
So
4
I guess the
missions
answer to
in.
that is no.
No, I have not.
And maybe that's why he has an ace and you have a 10.
Still,
Or did you guys figure that out?
no, we never did. But either way, even if he has an ace and I have a 10, that's fine. The fact that you have better than me though, which is weird.
No, I have lower.
No, you're
It's
8.
not- it's-
Oh, it goes.
Do you know how
upwards?
cards work?
I thought it was.
It's
Really-
ace high.
really?
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
Ace High's.
Oh, I thought he had to count. The entire day I was complaining about that because I thought you had to count down to it.
Oh my god.
Because the way they're lined up when you have like the thing, like you get like ace to whatever.
And
I thought that was.
2 to ace.
and it is the fact that you legitimately complained about this all day.
I
It
was
wasn't
trying. I
like-
wasn't complaining. I was trying to figure out like why the fuck is it doing this?
It wasn't like it was just like a.
Why
like,
didn't you ever
what
stop
mentioned
me
once
then?
or
I
twice.
didn't know that's the issue you were having.
I know, but I kept saying like I don't know how you got higher than me though, Dan. Like I just kept saying. That.
I probably didn't read that
Yeah.
and understand what the fuck you were talking about.
Oh, okay, that makes way more sense then. Holy shit.
That's
okay.
why I had like a 7 because I played like 2 campaign missions.
That's
and
why,
killed
because I even had
motherfuckers.
like the giant bomb, like PSN ID on it, and there's like they had a 2. I was like, he's played for like 11 fucking minutes. Honestly, I was getting so angry at that. To explain what's going on is that depending on your skill level and which weapons you use, you are awarded cards from heart, spades, clubs and diamonds.
You are awarded cards from a deck of cards.
Yes, but
Ace
depending
high.
ace high. Depending on which gun you use and how much money you've gotten, every 24 hours when it
Using
checks.
said gun, it awards you a valor card as a way of distinguishing
No,
how you play.
It's not with said gun. It's just overall how much money you've made and then which gun you use the most that day.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay. But
I guess
still,
it does end up being that way, kind of. I guess, but yeah.
Understanding game mechanics, not Riccio's
well,
strong.
to be fair, it doesn't really explain.
You
this
could
very
play
well.
the single player and then use a sniper rifle the entire time, get 5,000 money every time, then go to the multiplayer, get like 50 kills with an SMG, and then get the SMG class. So it does kind of make sense.
Fair enough.
But no, anyways, I was complaining about that, but now that makes a ton of sense. Someone complain about that. But the weird thing that I found is that the multiplayer runs really smoothly, but the single player.
You're right. That is weird.
A little choppy.
No,
No,
that actually is weird considering Vita's history with
Yeah.
shooters.
But the single player levels, I find like I get so many shitty frame rate parts. Like it's just, it's.
I
really
find the
weird.
frame rate is enormously garbage at the very beginning of the first level.
Yeah.
Right after you come out of that like cutscene where you're like running through the door and you like stab it, and then he turns around and it's running at like 10 frames a second. I'm like, oh no! But then you walk up the stairs and go through the door, and then it's like fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, normally it's like I'll be stealthing around and it looks okay. Then like one dude's gonna turn around, I'll get spotted by a camera, and then suddenly the frame rate just dips and everybody's spawning in. I'm like, oh god, this is.
Do you want a tip for stealthing around?
What?
You don't have to crouch.
Really?
You can just walk.
Oh.
As long as you're not sprinting, it's fine.
I'd end up shooting everybody in the back of the head anyway. That was my stealth approach.
I would do
So.
a lot of melee because there's no chance people can hear that.
Yeah.
And if you do it on an officer, you get like
Yeah, the
intel stuff,
interrogate. Yeah.
So,
I didn't tell.
but yeah, if you just walk and nobody turns and looks at you, you're
Then you're fine. Oh, okay. I guess that's faster to get around.
Well,
But,
when you're trying to like manipulate people's patterns that they're like patrolling in,
Yeah.
it's really handy because you can get that guy before he walks down that hallway and is in sight. Whereas if you're crouch walking behind him,
You're like,
you're walking
"Oh."
at like half speed of him, and you get up to him, and then he turns around, and you're like, oh, this whole part is blown. Did you know the part where you like have to put the bomb on the door
Yeah.
to get into the control center? There's a totally alternate way to do that.
Oh yeah, there's
Really?
a smoke grenade. If you were to lob it in, you open
Well,
up the
just
vent.
a grenade.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a smoke grenade.
Oh really?
It can just be a grenade and blow that dude up. But if you
I didn't
throw,
have one
if
either
you
way.
throw in a gas grenade,
Yeah.
he runs out and opens the door, and then you stealth the part because he dies from the gas grenade after opening the door to try and get away from it.
Yeah.
And then you just
See,
walk
I
in.
already had
And
one of
then
those like.
that the like 3 waves of dudes don't come.
So I only had a proximity grenade, and I was like, oh, it's not gonna work. So the guy says, oh, you can gas him out like at the start. Like there's two
Yeah.
different ways. So I
Well,
saw
that's
it.
actually
I'm like,
one of the like sub objectives in the covert contract mode.
so that's okay. Now I understand what contract is.
There's the precision thing is snipe the gunner out of the tank with a headshot. So,
What gunner? That guy's still dead anyway. The C4 killed him. Could you imagine me having to run up to the side of that thing?
I can't even fucking believe it
I did
because
it.
it was hard enough to time it with the guys spawning and the missiles coming out of the tank.
Oh,
That I don't know how you'd fucking do it.
The dudes don't spawn anymore after. Maybe because the guy was still alive, it didn't fucking be like, oh, everyone's not dead yet, so it didn't spawn any side dudes for me. Because after I like turreted them down, there were just no more.
See, I killed the gunner, and then you'd kill like there's
There's like
five or
three-
6 guys or whatever around. You
3
kill
waves
them,
of yeah.
but then it'll slowly spawn one at a time from either side of the tank.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't have to deal with that. I just had to figure out how the fuck to get through between missiles and goddamn machine gun fire. That was fun.
I think my way was easier then.
Yeah.
Because the easiest way to plant the bomb would be let the 2 guys that kept spawning bunch up, throw a grenade like kind of in front of them,
Then
they'd
just
run
plant one.
away,
Oh.
and then you could plant the bomb. And it'd be fine.
But anyways, because I'm playing that game on veteran or hard or whatever the hell it is, I keep getting a lot of money. One thing that bothers me is that in the
believe it.
multiplayer, in the
One mission complete is like I can buy
like
another gun.
10,000 and yeah. So
No
I,
wonder you're kind of like bored-ish with
Yeah,
all the gun
well-
buying so far.
boardish because I'm sort of destroying online because of that. Because my setup is right now I have the full armored suit. Unless I don't move fast, but who cares? I have the like
When
this.
you don't die in 2 bullets,
Yeah,
who really cares?
The kill streak thing I have is ghost, so I just like go invisible.
Alright.
And I didn't realize that when you're invisible, it's ticking down, but you're shooting people, and it like you can kill enough people to get out of ghost and be like, boop, boop, okay, back into ghost, and just keep going. So I've been using that, just a machine gun and a normal shotgun, and going around and
Just wasting people.
just I'll end matches dying like 2 or 3 times and still losing, even though I've gotten like 27 or 28 kills, and just being like, I don't know what to do.
Do you play
now.
the free for all or the team or what?
I play the team deathmatch one, I tried doing
Free for
Warzone.
all's really fucking hectic.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't tried that one yet. I can't play Warzone because no one
Well,
does the
'cause it
fucking
just-
objectives. Like
oh,
if
yeah.
we were to play together, then that'd be awesome. But when you're doing interrogate and you're in the middle of okay, also when you're in the middle of interrogating a guy and a teammate just comes and shoots him in the face, that's super annoying. What's even worse is when it does that and then your camera just keeps panning up in the zoomed in mode and then you can't get out of it and you respawn, you're stuck in that and you have to fucking turn off the Vita or the game. There's some weird I don't know. I just had like lots of weird shit happening while I was playing. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
You'd probably enjoy the free for all
Yeah.
it's you alone.
yeah, I guess that would make a lot of sense.
And the first map I played it on is the like deserty one,
Yeah.
like the kind of junkyard.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's a lot of good like places to hide and stuff. And
I've also gotten into the habit to
it's cool because they're never gonna have a buddy come and save them.
Yeah.
You just kill everyone you see.
yeah.
So that's all right.
But I got into the habit to like putting my Vita sound through my PC so I can listen to it on my headphones. The sound in that game is super positional. Like, you know when they call down like, oh, there's a Vanguard coming. You hear like the rumbling, like it's coming down. You hear what direction the level it is at.
It's probably good that you have that because there's a trophy for getting hit by one.
Oh, really? I almost did.
Like you have to stand under it and get killed by it to get the
Oh
trophy.
wow! I was in
Which
the
is
office.
a terrible trophy.
Yeah.
Also, like,
I was in the
that's
office
dumb.
level and it fucking landed in front of me. I didn't. That was before when I was still new to the game. I was like, oh. But
If
no.
you walked a little bit more forward,
Yeah.
you would have had that probably difficult trophy.
But
Although we can do a private match and
yeah.
just wait for Vanguards.
But there was a level where it only spawned in 2 places, and then I was just kind of like kicking ass as a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they took off the there's like a puzzle hacking thing, unless that's only in Warzone and Team Deathmatch.
It's only in Warzone.
So Warzone- okay, that
It's
makes
not in free for all either.
Okay, because it's not in Team Deathmatch. I was like,
It's actually only in Warzone during after the interrogation part, I think.
oh, because the ones where you actually have to capture them for points. I'm
Well,
guessing.
the Warzone goes like kill confirmed.
Yeah.
Like get the cards, then capture Vanguards, and that
Yeah.
first stage there's no minigame.
oh,
And then you do the interrogation, and then after that, during the second Vanguard stage and the like
Body
team
count.
deathmatch,
Yeah.
then you have to do the minigame.
okay, yeah, no,
There's difficult. Have you found any of those intel terminals? You know,
yeah, yeah, those are fun though.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, they're cool little puzzle things, but they are hard because you have a really strict time limit. I finished one with 1 second left. I
Yeah.
was like,
I don't know if the
Jesus.
time limit's less on hard. I don't think so, but like,
No,
I like when you look at them, like you have like 4 or 5 on screen, and the things you have to match it with, you can kind of see the same one in all of them. So you're like, beep, 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 like you just do all of them at once, and you're like, okay, then you just do that, like take your time matching the other part. Yeah, no, playing this makes me super excited for Shadowfall.
yeah,
and
actually,
I'm
because
s-
I realized that like this is like I kind of like the way Killzone plays, but I've already seen the way 3 goes,
Yeah.
and I don't really care.
Have you guys heard of the new Shadowfall? The way the online's gonna work?
No.
There's
Oh, it's gonna be like Halo style, where there's gonna be like custom games and everything,
Oh, really?
kinda, but there's
Wow.
and like replays and
The-
all
the-
kinds of stuff.
oh, I don't know about that stuff. That's cool though.
Yeah,
But-
they had this big video where they had like cool montage things and like,
Oh.
custom games, change all these things. You can like modify what happens in what stage of Warzone and what.
Oh, yeah,
they're,
okay, I
they're
saw that, yeah.
really trying to bring the multiplayer with the PS4 because,
Well, I'm buying that game at launch, so great.
yeah.
What
I
other,
have
what
that
other
on my
games are
watch.
we gonna have to play? Call of Duty, I guess.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. I guess that's gonna have multiplayer.
Yeah.
Battlefield.
What's the 4th game I'm buying?
Battlefield.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
All,
Yeah.
that, all that has multiplayer. I'm not buying Battlefield. Fuck Battlefield.
I already bought Battlefield 4.
But no, Killzone Shadowfall, what they said is that there's no experience leveling up. Like, there's no that.
Yeah.
But the game will operate as challenges. Like, you don't normally have in, like, Call of Duty and stuff. Like, oh, you
for
killed
like your
one dude
weapon
with your...
yeah, your weapon challenges and stuff.
Yeah, so, but what it'll do is the challenges will give you, like, a point, and then you spend those points to unlock... Like,
More things.
Yeah, like, oh, I want a red dot sight on my... Or the little thing on my gun and all that stuff.
That's kind of weird.
So, you...
I kind of like that though because
I don't, because that means that bad players are gonna stay bad.
But you also get every weapon unlocked at start. You just customize things. But,
Okay.
yeah, that kind of evens the playing field a bit.
but what I don't get is that does the same sort of thing where it's like, okay, once you get the challenges you need, you get enough points, you can probably unlock the stuff you want and then not worry about anything else. But they said there's like 1,500 challenges in that game, so I don't know if certain things like, oh, you want a red dot scope, you need to beat like 50 challenges or like something kind of out there. But it seems interesting that there's no leveling up though.
Is it? Do you know if it's like Mercenary where it's cross single player, multiplayer?
I don't know about that. I don't think so. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's probably one of my favorite parts about Mercenary.
Yeah.
It's just cross.
Well, if there's
mode
1,000,
because that's like Rainbow Six Vegas style. where you
I
just-
really like Rainbow Six Vegas.
yeah. Just global points, campaign and multiplayer.
It's pretty cool. But
So-
yeah,
I'm thinking about buying that game. Is it worth it?
Mercenary.
Is a single player worth it enough for me to spend $35?
I
Single
have only
player.
played 2 missions and put about 2 hours just because I've been trying to replay it and like look
So-
around the sprawling levels. So yes,
Okay.
I would say
even
single
if you
player,
never play multiplayer.
All right.
I would say the single player is okay. Like it never really changes up from like the levels
That's
at all. Yeah, I don't know. It's like playing the
Well,
Killzone.
the contracts is where it's at.
Yeah, I guess
apparently.
so. Because playing
They're
through Killzone.
tough, but there's specific objectives and it lets you explore the map differently and stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's like playing little portions of Killzone 2 and 3 without story things ever really happening. Like,
Fair enough.
Apparently, there's a crazy twist at the end.
is there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool then. Leads into like Shadowfall possibly.
Well, then I will
I
pick it
don't
up.
know. Apparently, it's pretty nuts.
Really? Okay.
Then
But,
I will pick it up.
For the multiplayer, because it's us 4 and the matches are 4 and 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
could
be
be a
super
whole
Well,
team.
the great thing, the nice thing too is whenever you guys want to play games, I'm normally in bed watching TV, playing my Vita.
Okay.
So you
I-
can't get up and play the PC games that we want to play. But if we're all playing
Yeah.
Killzone,
Well, here's the thing: is like I clock in between an hour to 2 hours a night of my Vita.
Okay.
Like whether it be Spelunky or Dive Kick or the Tokyo Jungle game is actually
Tokyo Jungle Mobile.
pretty addictive.
Yeah.
I like Tokyo Jungle Mobile.
So like that, like I will legit like just sit down and be watching TV and be playing that instead, just because it's handheld. I can pick it up, put it down. Like I'll play like 30 minutes at a time, put it down, watch TV for a bit, pick it back up again,
Yeah.
continue to play because it's got that great pause feature where
Did
you
I-
just hit the power button.
There's
Did I
no-
ever tell you guys that my brother got fucking rad at Tokyo Jungle? Like he's unlocked half the animals.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
It's pretty kick ass. I thought, like, honestly, the Vita is the #1 handheld device I own because it's so versatile. I like all the games that are on it. Like even when I just had like Hotline Miami and stuff like that, I would play that. I've probably played all those levels like 4 or 5 times easily, including the secret ones. And with PlayStation
Yo, there's
Plus
secret spoilers.
and the PlayStation Plus like added benefit of free games every month. Like I've got to play through Dokuru and a couple other games that I want to try out that were on like the PlayStation Plus free list.
The rest of September is Vita stuff
Yep.
because they're out of the PS3 stuff
The-
they announced.
Only thing I don't like is my like I hold it like you should, where you like cock your middle fingers underneath it.
Yeah.
You hold it like that.
Yeah.
It's like that weird thing. My 2 middle fingers after a little bit start to like after like an hour of holding it are like cramping.
Did you try my grip?
Yes, I did, and I think I'm gonna pick one up.
They're only $20.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
That
Look before you buy the exact one I have.
Yep.
There's another one that has like smaller grips. Like they don't go down like an Xbox controller. They're kind
Okay.
of smaller and
Alright.
just extend like the length of the system rather
Okay.
than extending it like
Well,
everywhere.
Yeah, like I don't
Maybe
really,
just look for those and see if you can like.
Yeah, I don't really mind it because like what I'd probably do is I'd probably click that out if I were taking the Vita somewhere. I'd take it out of.
No, that's what I do too. I
the
play it in the
adapter.
grips when I'm at home, but when I'm
Yeah, when
I
I take it out. But like
unwieldy.
I'm actually super excited for the PS4 because that you're able to play PS4 games on it within your house is like the stream to it. Because my PS3 streaming is ass. When it works, it doesn't
No,
work well.
just remote play from PS3 is just bad.
yeah, it's just
just
straight up bad.
I remember doing that on my PSP and it was pretty bad.
I'm
It has
super
not improved.
No.
I'm super excited for when the PS4 comes out because it's supposed to be, like a full smooth frame rate across the board. You don't have to have incredibly high bandwidth.
Did you hear they're gonna let you do it from outside your house? But
Yep.
it's-
Yeah.
they're not guaranteeing that it's gonna be like.
Yeah, it's like you have to. The way that I was reading up on it, it uses a security token, and you have to pair them, and then whenever you
Well,
connect,
it's the
to
same
it-
way it is with PS3
Yeah,
right now.
same thing. So I'm really excited because I'm going to be getting internet that's going to have a good upload and a great download, like better than what I have now. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to use it anywhere in my house. And pairing that with the piece of news that we've got, the Vita Stream Box,
The PlayStation Vita TV,
Yeah.
PlayStation Vita TV.
which I'm gonna import because that shit's rad, and apparently is not coming to US or Europe anytime soon.
When
Yeah,
you
it's
import
not
it,
announced
can
yet.
you? I'm going to get you to import one for me as well.
Well, I put in Play Asia has like a convenient thing where it's like, hey, let me know about this specific product when it's available to sell outside of.
Right. Well,
Our
I can
country.
give you the cash and just I'll
Well,
pre-advance
it's like
it to you.
$100 plus tax.
Whatever. I'll pre-advance it to you. But I really
Plus
want that so
you
that I can.
have shipping.
I really want that so I can play my PS4, which is downstairs, to the actual PlayStation or the actual TV that I've got upstairs, and all I have to do is bring the controller, and everything's going to be
You
digital
won't
for
even
me
have
anyways.
to. There's a controller bundle if you want to get one of those. It's only $30 more.
Really?
You get another.
Is it a PS4 controller?
It's PS3.
Yeah.
Just buy a second PS4 controller.
I probably will just buy a second
Just
PS4
to-
controller, one for upstairs, one for downstairs.
And if you really need to, you can
Bring the
bring
other
it
one down.
downstairs and then
Yeah, but like that's honestly what I will probably do because I'm going to use my PS4 a hell of a lot, or at least I want to use it a hell of a lot.
Well, we haven't had a console launch in a long time.
I know. I feel really weird about this because I used
Wii
to.
U is pretty cool.
So Dan, I feel really weird about this because when I first got my Xbox 360 on launch, that's all I played, and then that dipped off, and I got really heavy into computer gaming, and now I'm like still kind of heavy into computer gaming, but we've got this new console launch. Like, what do you think you're going to be playing more?
I'm switching to PS4 because I kind of hate PCs and always have.
It's weird. I was kind
They're
of
simultaneously the best thing about video gaming right now and the fucking worst.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like, yeah, these games look really good and they're cheaper, but fuck, are they ever broken?
I don't know. I'm at this really big.
Every time I go play an online match of some PC game, it reminds me, unless it's Steamworks, it reminds me that this is why I play console games.
And then it
This
goes-
is total fucking garbage.
Did you do those driver updates? No. Okay. Try reinstalling the. Oh, check your Steam cache.
restart your
What
computer?
did you restart Steam? Did you? No. It's. Oh, okay. Well, try reloading it. Restart it.
Oh, look, Steam has this convenient option to update my graphics drivers through the. Oh no, I
can you
don't have a Titan.
Just alt tab. alt tab. I'm calling you on Skype. Oh, you can't go back into the game. Oh, okay. Well,
exit the game, restart it, go
I
again.
can't see Task Manager.
PC games.
So
It's fun though. I like it.
did I tell you how I actually got
I
on
hate
Skype?
every minute of those situations. If I cannot turn
hold on.
on a fucking game and just have it run,
Did I tell you
I
guys?
hate every second of
Did I
it.
tell
That's
you
why I
guys-
haven't played the Bureau, because that was such a fight to get that to work.
Really? Mine
Even
just
a little
worked
bit.
like
Did I tell you guys
fucking broken for
how
me.
the end of the Outlast cast went?
No.
I hit exit, and then my fucking the game crashed full screen, but then I couldn't I just okay, I'll just open Task Manager and close it, but it was popping up behind the game, but I couldn't just restart my computer because had the recording going, so I was like, no, if I restart it, it's gonna fuck up that whole thing. So the last 23 minutes of my cast is me trying to troubleshoot with the chat. It's like, okay, do you guys have any idea how to make it switch to the other screen? I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just install Ultramon 'cause it's got a hotkey.
Games.
So then Ultramon, I was gonna install it, then it pops up the install on the other screen behind the game. I was like, fuck, okay, new plan. And then somebody had me fully log out, sort of lock the system, but then go in and then it made it so the fucking screen was flickering, and then Task Manager was kind of seen. I was
just
like,
had
I was
to,
like,
catch it?
just get the fuck off. So then I was like, okay, this
PC
is good.
games.
Yeah. And then I've learned that you can.
That's why I'm so fucking excited for the PS4,
Well-
because I cannot wait to just cold start on my PC and never touch it again. For
I will
games.
play multiplayer with you on PS4.
Good, 'cause
As will
that's
I.
what I'm playing multiplayer on from now on.
So, okay, I have to tell you guys how I use Skype now whenever I'm playing a game. I think I told you this, Dan, when we were playing Awesome Knots. I don't fucking load Skype up on my computer anymore.
you do the Kumar way.
I do it the Kumar way, where I have it plugged into my fucking phone and I have headphones going underneath my computer headphones. The reason being is I have a pretty beastly laptop, and it runs things well now. I've cleaned up my operating system, and everything's running great. I've got Witcher 2 running on high now, where before I was running it on high, but with a whole bunch of things changed around. So it's running fine now.
PC version, you can't turn off controller acceleration.
I know.
In what?
So fuck that game on PC.
In which one?
Witcher 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can't turn off controller Excel.
What do you mean?
Like,
Where it, instead of just smooth
Oh,
motion,
for turning?
it's
it
yeah.
I played that whole game with controller acceleration. I guess I put a controller on the PC version.
It's
fine.
really
like
fucking
controller
annoying.
acceleration,
Really?
or they fucking I don't know. It's
Maybe you
broken
did
and
you
can't
change
do
an
it.
INI file?
No. That was
'Cause,
the one game that I just went in this is fantastic.
Really? Because it legit is when I'm
Well,
fighting
I mean,
a group
controller
of guys.
acceleration is livable for some people,
But I
can't.
haven't played it since they did that massive Xbox 360 patch. Fucking.
okay.
Well,
maybe
you
they
think
added
that
it.
would be the one where they
Maybe.
add in controller acceleration.
I
guess
bet
so.
you that
Nope.
probably is.
Oh,
Because you can turn it off on the Xbox version.
Oh, really?
Options there.
weird.
Huh.
I went, okay, I've lent out my Witcher 2 Xbox copy, so maybe I'll restart on PC and maybe finish this game. Started the tutorial, had to turn it down to like medium or whatever because that game is super fucking intensive. But I was like, that's fine because Xbox was running on low, so that's okay. And I turned the camera and I'm like, oh right, this has the most garbage camera acceleration of any game I've ever played.
It's horrible. It's honestly horrible.
Second worst, only to Black Ops 2 Classified on the Vita.
Huh.
Really?
And I went to go and try and turn it off and went, that option's not on PC. So I quit and uninstalled the game
Wow.
to clear that like 30 gigs off my hard drive.
It honestly is so annoying when you've got a group of more than 3 people attacking you from, like normally you'll have like 1 or 2 guys coming from the front and then you have somebody on the side. And you're trying to crank the camera so that you can kind of get all of them in the view.
Yeah.
Fucking every single time I crank the camera, I'm looking at their back and staring at me. I'm like, oh, this doesn't help me at all. Like, what's going on?
I don't think
I'm sure there's an any file you could change or something.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Just don't give enough of a fuck to go and do that.
I never had that on
It's
Witcher 2 on PC.
really annoying.
The only time I've ever changed an any file for anything is I changed Borderlands 1 when we were playing it on cast so that the Xbox buttons displayed properly.
I had to heavily edit the ini file for System Shock 2 to get to work
Oh, really?
because it's made for 4x3, so like the sensitivity is different for up and down and left and right, just like Metro was.
Yeah.
But also 1080p, the HUD is like minimal. It's super tiny, so I had to like scale that shit up, which is cool. I'm glad I did that because it made it good on the video.
Readable.
People can read it instead of me being like, "Oh yeah, I've got that many nanites," and people are like, "I can't fucking read that." It's like a blur in the bottom left. But yeah, I had to edit that shit. I had to edit some of the fucking gamma stuff because it was like, "Oh, you don't have an NVIDIA fucking like I don't know what the fuck."
GeForce 2?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, okay, no, I don't have that at all." So I had to edit a few things to get like the colors to kind of look weirdly not weird. I don't know.
I edited my BioShock. I was having issues with I loaded up the game one day.
Did you finish that game?
No.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I played fucking 15 minutes of that, shoot a whole bunch of dudes, get to the next checkpoint, and quit out.
Checkpoint sounds like a good thing.
Checkpoint.
Like it just like pours cereal out. It's like have some checks.
Fuck, I really want cereal now. No, like that game is annoying, but that was the one that I had to edit because I had changed around some driver settings and then loaded into the game and it just fucking flickered my screen. It was not a good thing. So I had to change around a couple of like graphic settings to be able to load it in a really, really low resolution so I could get it to work. It was not a happy day.
PC games.
Yeah.
I like my Vita.
Fuck all of that.
I really
Although also fuck console games right now.
Yeah, they're
Because
shit.
I played
Except-
almost the entirety of Saints Row 4
Yeah.
during the last few chapters leading up to the end, which I didn't play yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and Dustin encountered 6 hard locks
Really?
where we had to reset our consoles.
Wow.
Would it like freeze for both of you at the same time?
No, just one of
Oh,
us.
damn, that sucks.
That
then.
sucks. Okay,
It
so
was 3 each, if you're
I
wondering.
okay. I gotta ask something. Has there been any missions where what will happen is
Also, the trophies were glitched as fuck.
okay.
yeah, you were telling us that it was like you were doing all the side missions and it dinged that you had 50% done.
And we were like, oh no. And
Yeah.
then we did one more, and then it popped 100%. Yeah.
Okay, I want to know if there's a glitch that's in the PC version when you play co-op. You'll beat like a mission instead of playing the cutscene, it plays the cutscene, then it goes to the loading screen, but then it just stays in the loading screen forever. Has that happened to you on the 360?
nah, it hasn't happened
No,
to
we
me on
get
the
hard
PC.
locks during nothing gameplay.
Let me tell you this. There's one in particular that whenever I was playing on the PC was like for sure every time it will crash there, and it was on the final mission. So if at one point it does that, just to tell you, Dan, in case it pops up on the 360, it'll cut to the loading screen. The person who is not host has to leave. It'll say mission failed. Do you want to retry the checkpoint? Do yes. It'll start you after that
Fucked up loading.
Yeah.
And then
you invite the other dude. It'll be like, oh, your dude's joining. You have to restart the checkpoint. You do it. Sometimes it'll load you in the proper place, but one of you can't move, so the other player has to go fucking start the mission until like that shit. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, we also had points where I would jump onto like a box or something.
Yeah.
And then, character's locked, can't move, HUD's gone.
Oh
Gotta
god.
restart.
Mine, the glitch that I
That
had in
happened
Saints
to
Row
me
the
twice
Fourth-
and Dustin once. But I managed to hit him out of his stuck position with a baseball bat.
Did the HUD come back?
So that was good. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's pretty kick-ass.
That's awesome.
The issue I had was I was playing around.
Mine, I was in a corner, like behind candle things.
Oh, really? So
you
you
might
can.
know the point I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a
I
bike
was stuck
jammed into
beside
a
those
wall.
pictures, and he couldn't hit me out of it because I was in the corner.
What did you think about that loyalty mission that I was hinting about when you got to it?
Oh,
Are
I
you
know.
talking
I know
about
The one that you had not yet gone to.
that you have a video of?
Do I have a video of it?
You
No.
were talking about.
Is it the
Pearson?
secret?
No. The one of the character that you had not yet gotten.
Oh,
I know there's more loyalty missions after.
yeah,
fact?
I know what
The,
that.
the last time I was on a podcast, I said I just had to get Benjamin King. That was my next objective.
Oh, I thought you were getting the other guy.
I know
No.
who he is.
Are you
Okay,
talking about
his loyalty mission then.
his loyalty or his getting him?
Is it his getting him one?
Yeah.
Is
Because
it?
the loyalty is just like.
Oh yeah, the stupid. Okay, yeah. The him getting him
yeah,
one.
that's great.
Fucking
At that point,
fantastic.
I was just like, what the fuck even is this game anymore?
If they would make an entire game
I would play it.
that's an Xbox Live Arcade or
I'd play it.
Games
Absolutely.
Marketplace or Game Store,
That has a dive kick.
that would be fantastic.
portion.
Yeah. You guys who played Saints Row 4, you'll know there's one thing where the game is not that game anymore for a little bit. That's good.
I
And
know
I
what
can't
you're
believe
talking
it
about.
Hey,
keeps-
did you know for the collectibles, you can go into the map and select collectibles after you do Matt Miller stuff, and then they're just all on the map.
Oh,
Really?
And you can
Wow.
just set waypoints and go and get them.
cool.
So me and doesn't have 100% that game.
Oh wow. Did you what for that mission that we're talking about? I can't believe that they still managed to get your character to be what it is, as customized still as it was.
Well, I
think-
believe it's clearly just a filter.
Yeah, I think so.
But-
But it's good. It's cool. Anyway, point is, yes.
No, I like that
Um,
game. I should really play more of it.
Just you should probably just critical path the story and loyalty missions like Riccio did, because that side stuff starts to drag at some point.
Well,
That's why when we hit the 50, I was talking to Dustin. I was like, we just hit 50% of side missions. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
Because it is so 20 fucking hours doing all the side stuff before we do story missions. I was just like, I was ready to fucking just quit this game and not play it ever again. And then we did one more mission and it popped to full. And I was like, oh, fucking thank God, because I can finish this game now.
well, the issue is
Hard swings, but
is
Saints Row 4.
the shard or what are those
Clusters.
clusters?
Clusters, yeah.
That's my bane right now.
Yeah.
The reason why is because I have 448 of them,
Get.
and I've upgraded everything I can upgrade
Yeah.
right now, and I've got like 448 left.
As a pro tip for 100% endgaming, you have 190 left over.
That's it.
Yeah. I have all the superpowers, all the clusters. You have 190 clusters left over,
Oh, okay.
which is a really weird number.
Yeah. It's really weird.
Um.
Though
For
the-
a moment, because we were trying to get just one last cluster, it ended up being like a set of 3.
oh, okay.
But I thought, what if it's 187? That'd be really fucking weirder number to have left over.
Weird.
Yeah.
I know I like that game, but
If you're trying to get those clusters and things, do the Matt Miller missions. 'Cause
Okay.
You get a collectible finder.
all right,
Cool.
I'll definitely do that because I
And
found
then
myself.
it's just a no-brainer because on the mini map you'll see them, and then you
okay.
can go out to the larger map and filter to collectibles, and then just set white points.
That's pretty good. Because I definitely am getting distracted like an hour and a half at a time of just like running around and collecting those clusters, and then realizing I need to do a mission to be able to spend more of my clusters.
Well, it's weird when we figured out that you could do the collectible filtering thing. We still had a bunch of audio logs left over,
Yeah.
but we were only missing like 30 clusters or something.
Oh, wow.
So we collected like over 1,200 just by like jumping around and getting them.
Well, that's pretty good.
The ones that are hard to find, and most of the ones that we were missing are the ground ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the ground pound ones or the.
Yeah. Because those are just blue splotches on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you know the ones you have to shoot off the wall
Yeah.
with the blast? I didn't fucking know that.
Really?
So like
Wow. Okay. Riccio,
15 fucking
it.
hours into this game,
you're just realizing that
Dustin
you can...
goes, my blast is broken, because that happened a lot. Can you just get that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, you shoot those with blast. And I'm like, excuse me? I thought we needed like a dash power or something to hit that.
Oh,
He's
really?
like, no, just hit it with a blast. And I shot it. I was like, I've been ignoring those this entire time.
It's honestly terrible.
So that was enlightening.
Yeah.
You guys been playing anything else?
The last cluster
oh.
we had a hard time fighting. This is just last thing. It's just, you guys might have a hard time with this as well. It's a TK ball. That's just up in the fucking middle of the air.
Really?
There's no platforms or nothing. It's just in the middle of the fucking air.
How do you get it?
You can still TK.
Dustin was just jumping around and accidentally hit it, and he stood on top of it and then TK'd it from there and threw it down on the ground.
Nice.
Oh wow.
So, if you have 3 clusters left,
That's
it's in the middle of the air on the
Take to the skies.
southeast island.
okay.
Like higher up than your highest super jump in the middle of the air.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. We were just like, what the fuck? We thought it was like in an underground tunnel or something when we came across that point. We're just like, no, just middle of the sky.
It's pretty kick ass actually.
So you guys been playing anything else this week?
We'll see. I played CS:GO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played
For the record, I'm done, so you
Okay.
guys go.
I played some more
We go.
Arms Race.
Yeah.
And
You CSGO.
Yes, I CS:GO. Played some more Arm Race against both bots and people, and people get really angry in that game really quickly.
In what? In which one?
In Arms Race,
Oh.
they get like that's what I've noticed is people get really angry in that, and there was a couple of guys that were screaming into mics over getting killed, knifed. Because it like
Sniping puts you down a rank.
knifing
Black
puts
Ops?
you down at one. The same thing as Black Ops. So like, there's one guy who was on his last thing, and everybody made it their mission to just knife him, and he went from first place to last. And he just like all they did was just kept knifing him and getting him to drop his levels down. And then,
He's really bad then.
yep, yeah, and he was not pushed to talk for his mic,
Oh.
and so he was just like yelling in his mic, and I don't think he realized that people could hear him. And then at the end of the match, one guy hit the push to talk button and said, "Yo, we could hear you the whole time."
He probably shut it up.
And
didn't
he quit out.
Yeah.
So it's pretty phenomenal. That community is really weird. I've had a couple of really great matches, and I've had a couple of really like Call of Duty-esque almost style matches. So I don't know what percentage I'm getting, but it's not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, I think the reason that you're still seeing a lot of that is because you're maybe like if you're doing competitive matches, it's probably because you're still along the people who are also still new to the game.
Okay.
So you're probably stuck with
Yeah,
people
noob.
yeah, not to make it sound bad, but like once you get to
I just need to play more of it. I understand that. And I want to play more of it because I really playing those couple of matches of competitive.
Yeah.
Like it just felt really good again. Like starting to call out points. Like I was playing with one of the guys from the chat and we were playing on Skype.
yeah.
Or we're talking on Skype at the same time. And so we were kind of communicating and sticking together and working like a fire team. And I got really great because we call out like where they were and somebody would like, he'd throw like a smoke grenade or like a flashbang or something. And as soon as it went off, he'd back up and I'd like run around the door, take a couple of people out and just like, we're just moving through really methodically and it felt really awesome and really great.
Yeah.
And there were other times where it was like, we were just getting absolutely wrecked by a team. I was just like punished and absolutely punished. Like no way could we take them. And then like the round would change and like people would drop out and some new people would join in and there's like kind of evened out again.
Yeah.
And it was just this like,
Oh, so you were playing still the classic ones, not
Yeah.
the competitive stuff.
yeah. And so it was just like, it kind of like matched really
Yeah.
easily. And then I don't know, it just felt really good when it was flowing nicely. But then there were like I said, other times where it was like pulling teeth. It
Yeah.
was just fucking terrible.
It all depends on who
So,
you get matched up with, I guess.
I have a quick question.
up?
Am I the only member of Unity that didn't used to play Counter-Strike back in the day?
Yeah, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Probably get on that boat.
No.
It's fun. Okay, like it's. I thought it was gonna be because I haven't played a lot of
too
mouse
fast.
and keyboard shooters lately. I've been playing with a controller mainly, and I thought it would take me a lot to get back into it.
Yeah.
Fuck no, it's like riding a bike. You get right into it. I was doing the step and like what you were talking about, I think
Yeah.
a couple of podcasts ago, where if you do it like the stutter back and forth, and you can get people with a headshot like
Yeah.
right off the bat, no crouching. Whenever like you meet someone, you let them crouch and shoot them in the head. Like it
Yeah.
just all these little tricks that you're telling me. I tried implementing in a couple of matches and just immediately saw that my kill ratio just went through the roof, like right off the bat. It was great.
It's funny because I've always played one match of arms race, and then I would go right into like a competitive match.
Yep.
And yesterday was the first time I actually tried the deathmatch mode, which is something I used to play back in 1.6. And it works the same way. What you do is you spawn and you're invisible
Yep.
for a few seconds and invulnerable as well. You get to buy like whatever weapons you want, and you'll just keep respawning with those weapons. But but it's using. There are some deathmatch made maps, but then you're also just using like D-Dust and like normal maps. They're not made for like just random spawns. So it's really fun because you can like pick a gun that you want to get good at and then just pretty much be faced with nonstop people popping around corners and you trying to like instantly learn what you've learned. But it's also fucked up because you can like spawn and take out like 2 or 3 dudes and then like 4 dudes will spawn around you because it's just random spawns anywhere in the map. And they'll just spawn around you, have their gun, but be invulnerable for like 5 seconds. And you're just like, oh no. And you'll die instantly. But it's weird because I wanted to practice my like omping or like the insta kill, like it's not always insta kill, but this crazy sniper rifle, and that's all I used for a few matches, and I won by a shit ton. But it's weird because sometimes I'll get into the zone, and it's also the first I was playing deathmatch, so I wasn't sound whoring and doing a lot of stuff, so I just turned on like fucking music. I was like, whatever, let's do it, and I was just doing the most ridiculous omp things, and I wish it was recording because it was just like shooting a dude and then like hearing someone spawn in behind me, but if he walks forward and shoots a bullet, like he loses the invulnerability. So like me 180ing still scoped in and like landing on his face and be like, okay, and then just doing like this weird shit, and then just I couldn't even control it. Like it was just weird. Just being like, I wish this had some sort of like auto recording demo mode like Dota and all this stuff.
I really want.
Doesn't? I thought
you have to hit.
No,
you have to hit like start demo, and then it'll start like, okay, we're recording all the code for this match, and you could reload it. But
so
yeah.
I want to pass you this program that I've been using whenever I've been playing a game with a mouse.
Yeah.
And so what it does is I showed
you
you that picture. It is the coolest shit to see.
Is it
where,
like a heat map?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's where your mouse goes, and it's so fucking cool to like play for like 2 hours or something, and then come back and be like, "That's where my mouse is most of the time."
I've seen a StarCraft overlay of that.
It's always fun.
It just
looks
looks
fun.
It always looks so cool. It always looks really cool.
Well, like a professional overlay of that is like the only clicks are down on the mini map,
Yeah.
and then the like rest of the bottom area is kind of just blank.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like the whole screen is red, but then it's weird because they never click the buttons to
Yeah.
build things, right? Yeah.
So instead of like a heat
I don't
map,
remember
it's
where I
just
saw
like
that.
actually
That was a while
like
ago.
traces it. Is that the same kind of
Team
thing?
Liquid. What's that?
Is it the same thing? Like, or is it yours specifically like the whole
I think
screen
it was
starts
just
red
clicks.
and
I think
then
it was just clicks.
okay. So this one actually traces where your mouse goes,
Oh no!
and it makes so like your designs where your mouse goes, and then if it
maybe
stays,
this was, I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
if it stays in a spot for long enough, then it starts to, like it bubbles out and like fills in solid. It looks really cool, like really really cool. It just fills in pretty kick ass. Oh, are we getting?
No, keep talking.
Yeah, so I think that if you were gonna play like a couple hours of CS:GO, you should definitely turn that program on and see where you're getting most of your clicks and such. Because it definitely, I was doing it and it was training me to kind of keep it more on the center screen as opposed to adjusting quickly. Oh, is that Kumar?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, Kumar.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Episode 82 of the I'm Reach now.
Say it, Kumar.
Say it, Kumar.
Do the whole thing?
No, just your name. Fucking
I'm
goddamn it.
Riccio.
No. All right, well that joke's done.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt here.
It's okay.
So Kumar, would you like
What
to
do you mean
play? Would you like to play some Go with me sometime?
Go as in CS:GO?
Yeah.
Sure,
I've started
we-
to get into it, and I've started to play it more regularly now.
We
so-
discussed that
we do.
I'm the only one with no Counter-Strike background, so you guys should probably just play all the time. Leave me out of it.
You should join us anyways, though, Dan. Why not?
It just
'Cause
felt
it's
really
too
good to
fast
play
for
with
me.
it. It just felt
It's too
great.
fast. It's too fast.
Dan, I've said this before, but you
Riccio's
undercut
blowing
your
his nose.
ability as a fantastic supporter.
I'm sorry, Kumar. What did you say? Riccio was blowing his nose.
I can't hear you
Is that
over
what that sound
Riccio.
was?
Dan, can you repeat yourself? I can't hear you over Riccio blowing his nose.
Yeah, so
Try,
I'm just
if
saying,
you didn't
Dan,
try to hide it,
you consistently undercut yourself in terms of how good you are as a fellow supporter and a teammate.
Honestly, if there was a healing class, Dan would take it.
that's what I play
I'm pretty
TF2.
sure Dan would
medic.
be a fantastic supporter regardless of whether there's a healing class or not.
Yeah, that is true. I just picture him at the back with a sniper rifle, just picking people off.
No, I can't snipe.
I like how somebody's like, what's Riccio doing? And I read that as I'm coming back up, going like, rubbing my nose. Just had to do a line of cocaine really quick.
We'll record these really late.
Oh. Yeah, I just took a quick nap on our desk. Kumar's in, he's like, I don't give whatever. He can take over. Yeah.
So what have you been playing this week, Kumar?
I have been playing Super Stardust Delta, Spelunky, more Hotline Miami, more what do you call it? Walking Dead. I almost started Persona 4 Golden.
Oh, god damn it!
Yep, I'm almost there, so I'm getting real close to playing that game.
So, do you play? How many hours a day do you clock into your Vita?
Collectively, I'd say probably 2 hours or so, maybe.
Yeah, so you're about the same with me. You clock between 1 to 2 hours on your Vita.
Well, man, the reality is that the only gaming that I've been able to do this past little while has been on the Vita. Like, I haven't had.
You understand my
set amount
pain.
of time. Yeah, absolutely. It's not something that I've been able to sit down and actually dedicate time to.
So imagine this, Kumar. Normally, you're watching TV, playing your Vita or whatever. Now, you've got that screen in front of you. Now it's a PS4 game on your Vita. And it's streaming to your Vita. So you can pause it and take it on the go wherever you go.
And then you say Xbox on.
What is your opinion on that, Kumar?
I think it's
Just
pretty
drop
cool,
the
but,
Vita out of your hands.
I'm
play your
curious
Xbox.
as to what the technicality side of things is going to be. Like, does that require a certain level of bandwidth? I mean, is it going to be smooth? Is there going to be latency issues? It's going to be cool to see once they implement everything, though.
Well, I'm super excited for that because it's going to allow me to be in bed and play my PS4.
That would solve both of our
think it's
problems.
probably going to be way better than people expect it's going to be due to the PS3 remote play, because they've been kind of talking about this a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas PS3 remote play was always like, maybe.
It's kind of there. You do what you want with it, but
Think of it this way. You know how the Wii U technically has a second screen that's being wireless too? I know it's like a direct, feed.
Yeah.
But if they can get that through your home wireless, I don't think it'd be that
I guess
hard.
it depends on people's routers.
maybe
too.
they just
Yeah.
ad hoc it.
Maybe they could.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be so bad.
Like crazy high push bi-directional ad hoc.
You leave the house. That's why we can't guarantee it's gonna work, because your fucking PlayStation just becomes like a fucking cell tower and just starts shooting cancer out of it. And you're like, perfect. I can play Son of Incubus. Not Incubus. What the
Son of
fuck?
Incubus?
What the fuck?
That
Did
reaction
you
thing to your
just
head,
say?
isn't it, Richard?
Hey, the cancer.
Are you trying to say infamous second son?
My
was all of the
allergies.
Rachel,
no air to the brain.
Rachel, blow your nose.
There's no. I don't want to. I
Just
don't
blow
need
your
it.
nose.
I don't need it. We're good. My zebra.
Wow.
Yes, Incubus's son.
Incubus
I
son.
think that's what we should call the game from now on.
Incubus?
We should we should let Riccio pop a react in every time a new game comes out, just to see what he comes out with.
Riccio's reacting videos?
No.
Yep.
So how's you been playing, Kumar? You said I know you didn't get to talk about Killzone for a while, so I don't know
I was
if you want to
just
say
gonna
a
say I
little.
totally forgot about that, but I'm guessing you guys already kind of got through that.
Yeah. Do you want to just give your
I'm gonna
thoughts
buy
on
it
though,
on
or-
Saturday.
You did, however, were you listening to this?
No, I was not actually.
Okay, so you did, however, miss that Riccio doesn't understand how a deck of cards works.
No, I understand deck of cards. I just didn't understand how the game was setting them up.
actually,
he
you know
he
what?
thought the
I,
lower card was a higher rank because Ace was the highest.
I knew the ace. Yeah, I knew ace was highest, but I didn't realize that. I thought it was
Oh, like you thought it was ace, and then going in descending order, it was like
Yeah,
ace,
so it'd be
2,
like
3, 4,
top
whatever.
ace, like the second group of like
so he
awesome
thought
people,
2
third.
was the second highest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So today when I was complaining like a fucking
So
idiot
he was
for like
freaking
2
out
hours.
for like 2 hours because I had a higher rank than him and had played for like 20 minutes.
I can't wait. I'm so excited to to hear that. My thoughts
yeah.
on it are that I like how it's done, and I think it's much more enjoyable if you approach it as a portable game versus a console quality portable game. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I
So
find
people
that approaching it as
that
a
I've spoken to
console
about
shooter
it, yourself
is also
included,
good.
actually, Riccio, people are saying like they're complaining about it, right? Like they're not entirely happy about it.
Yeah.
But it's actually the only people. So of the maybe 6 or 7 that I've spoken to within the last 3 days alone,
Yeah.
have said that the reason they aren't enjoying it is because of the fact that they just played Killzone 3, and now
Yeah.
they're coming into Killzone Mercenary,
Well, I'm happy
which I
with.
think you did as well.
Yeah, but I'm happy with the multiplayer so far. I didn't get to mention it, but like the spawn system is the only thing I also hate about the game. But the
it's
weird thing
broken
is,
as fuck. It's so bad.
but here's the weird thing is I played it this morning and then it had like the weirdest like people were spawning next to me, not enemies, and like it was perfect. I was like, this is awesome.
How a spawning system should work.
Yeah,
Maybe they hotfixed it.
possibly. It was-
I just before we continue, I have a quick question for Kumar.
Yep.
Kumar, at the very end of the first level,
no, shut
how
up.
did you beat that area? What explain stepping off that elevator and how you proceeded
When you had
to
to kill.
destroy the
Oh,
tank.
like when
Incubus's
your
son
buddy-
comes
when
out.
your buddy's holding the admiral.
Yeah.
What I did was I walked straight. I turned slightly left. I walked down the stairs. There's a bunch of dudes who rolled up. I murdered all of them. A tank rolled up. I put the explosive on both sides. Walked backwards to where the little arms dealer thingy is. Blew it up, and then I got airlifted.
Did you kill the gunner on the tank?
Yeah, I shot him in the face.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Riccio didn't think you
I
could
didn't
do
see the
that.
gunner
So he killed you?
a lot.
That's why he was having such a hard time with
But
it.
also the checkpoint.
God, are
The
you
checkpoint was me getting shot by that and the explosions at the same time, so that wasn't so great. Because the game doesn't have any fucking like mid-mission weird saves. It's like, oh, you just gotta go back to that
I
checkpoint.
gotta say this though. Okay, so I finished both Killzone 2 and 3 on vet, and they were so much harder than this is.
Yeah.
They were so much harder. This is a joke. Like I'm going through it. I'm literally speedrunning the entire thing on veteran difficulty without having any significant problems.
Same.
Which was not the case. Like if you try to do that in either 2 or 3, you're gonna get murdered in 2 seconds. It feels like Call of Duty difficulty when you're playing on the console.
Yeah.
But this feels much more dumbed down.
I love how you're on veteran and you're still like one-shotting people. You're just like headshot, headshot,
Yeah.
headshot, and just
I
money
think all
just
they did
fucking
was they just
rolling in.
increased- I think they increased how much damage you take.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Yeah.
So enemies aren't any smarter. They're not any more aggressive.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
interesting.
still-
So if
it's
you're
still fun, though.
stealthing levels, you can still just stealth the level
Probably.
the same way.
Yep.
But
If you screw up stealthing it though, then the entire like Helgen army comes after you.
yeah.
Yeah, we discussed all this
Yeah.
way earlier. So
Fun game though.
Yeah.
Riccio's misconceptions about the game were all cleared
Are
up.
you at least, just to kind of close off? Are you at least starting to enjoy it a little bit more, kind of thing?
Oh, I really like it. I just like I
I
feel like
think
there's a
now
lot of
you
fun.
will enjoy it even more.
Well, it's not that when I was having these issues that I was getting frustrated in the moment, but it's still a really fun game. I really like it.
Detracting from the
It's just like, oh,
overall
this fucking sucks, but I would play, like I'm still having fun. But
Yeah, I
there's
guess
just
that's
so
true.
many
This
little
is
like,
fucking garbage. I'm gonna go play another 2 hours of multiplayer.
yeah. So I would still play it, but it's just like there's so many little things. Like, okay, why the fuck is like that's annoying? Okay, but
Yeah, there's certain things that are, in my opinion, they're just overlooked.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping, much like yourselves, I'm sure, I'm hoping that they've kind of fixed it sooner rather than later.
Well, if it's as popular as it sounds it is, maybe it'll start getting like DLC support and
That'd be cool.
lots of fixes and patches and things. And
I'm
that'd
gonna
be
go
great.
pick up a cart for it on Saturday.
Yeah, get a cart.
Yeah.
I only have an 8 gig card. I'm not
Yeah,
like,
that
deleting
it would
all my
literally
shit.
be more than half of your card.
Yeah, it's not happening that way.
You're still gonna need to clear 1.1
Oh, Sompy,
gigs.
I'm such a fool. You know what I should have done?
What?
I should have just given you, because I ordered a physical copy when it was on sale at during the E3 stuff with
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Best Buy and
That's what I
Shop.
got.
Yeah.
So I should have passed that
And
away.
the download version's $5 less too.
Well, this copy would have been 26.
Yeah, 26.
What we're
That's
saying,
what mine was,
but
26.66.
He's saying it's worse because
Now he not only does not have the cart, he has to
Yeah.
spend $5 extra
Yeah.
for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, Devin, you could always spend an extra $70, get a 32 gig card, buy it. Then in like a couple of months, when the 64 gig card, you spend another 70.
No, I'm just
Well,
gonna buy-
I'm buying 64 gig cards.
You
So I'm
don't
gonna sell
buy-
Devin
hand me
my
down?
32.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, you guys been playing anything else? Just to moving on a little.
I told you I was done.
You're done, Devin. You been playing anything else?
Well, let me just see. CS Joe, hell a lot of Vita, Witcher 2,
Okay, literally, it sounded like you said Serious Joe.
Serious Joe,
Serious Sam,
it's a
it's the
knockoff
new
version of
remake.
Serious Sam. It's kid friendly.
What'd you say, Kumar?
Isn't that actually a game too?
I don't
Serious
know.
Joe?
You know what? Give me-
Serious Sam.
Serious Sam, not Serious Joe.
Serious Joe.
Doctor
Dr. Joe Serious on Facebook. I'm sorry here.
Pure vibes.
DJ, not Doctor.
Sorry. Okay. What did I tell you about my brain right now? Not enough oxygen is getting to it.
No,
sick.
My nose is so stuffed right now.
that's kind of about it.
Yeah. Kumar, have you been playing anything else?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a little bit of FTL here or there, and
Okay.
My FTL bro. Every time you log on to FTL, I want to message you and be like, props.
and it's awesome because we see each other on FTL every couple days or so.
Yeah, every couple of days it's just Kumar's playing FTL. So I should load up.
I gotta
Alright.
thank Tyler again for getting me hooked on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in
Such
the
a good
channel.
Oh, is he here right now?
Yep.
Sweet.
Shout out to Zyler.
One love.
Um,
Hey, have you
big
guys
help.
seen that new Snoop Dogg commercial for his new shoe brand from Adidas?
no.
It's like,
Wait, are you lying?
I'm not even lying. Rawr.
You never fail
Is
to
that in
amaze
the
me.
commercial?
What? No, it's fucking no.
never
That's not the commercial. So it's the like Foot Locker dude, with like the referee jersey.
Yeah.
And he's just like skateboarding, wearing these like really expensive limited edition shoes, but he's holding Snoop Dogg's shoes in this giant glass case, and it's like skateboarding through, and there's all this crazy shit happening, and Snoop Dogg Lion is sitting on top of a throne being fanned by two beautiful women with a giant Rasta flag in the background with this like lion logo. And the Foot Locker dude, like walks up and hands him his shoes, and he's like, "Welcome to my kingdom."
Is the shoe
Is
like
that the whole-
emanating?
That is legit the fucking like, commercial right there.
Is the
And it
shoe?
just cuts and
it
says
probably
Adidas,
does exactly what
like-
they wanted to do.
Yeah.
But is the shoe like emanating like a weird smoke out of it? You don't understand where
No,
it's coming from?
he's just holding it, and he goes,
Okay.
"Welcome to my kingdom."
Wow.
But it's this really
Cut
like
to black.
wicked sweet fucking song in the background, and I'm like, I want an
think-
extended cut version of that song.
I think it'd be even better if you just handed him the shoe and he did that like fucking Lionsgate.
Ripped a bong
no,
hit out of it.
No. Like the Lionsgate like huge lion. That's like, and it's like
You mean MGM?
MGM. Sorry, perfect. That sound effect just plays over his mouth.
Welcome to my.
No, it doesn't say
That's
welcome.
probably a real easy edit, Riccio, if you wanted to maybe go do that.
Nah.
Honestly, it's. I've seen the
Get
commercial.
sued instantly.
It's really
Why?
I'm not an actual fucking lion, you guys. Just
Just
like
make
really-
a nothing account then. There's nothing wrong with that.
it's really bad because I like the TV I watch is normally late at night, and they play the same like group of 4 commercials.
So you've just memorized all of them?
So I've memorized like all of them.
Some in the channel just got like a picture of a guy holding a baby up, and then just put like Incubus album over the guy's face and wrote "Son of Incubus."
Woo. I feel like you should use that as our
Amazing. There's the image for this week's
podcast.
God.
Oh my god.
Anyways, what were we actually talking about here?
I don't know, something
Something
Some-
about the
I have not been writing
something
down.
about Snoop Dogg Line's new Foot Locker commercial.
I don't even.
As well as I've memorized every
Devin, you
single.
can edit things, right? Find that MGM line sound. And
Yeah,
just
I
put
can
it over
edit
his mouth.
things.
Good.
You wanna know what I should do? I should also edit and make a cut clip commercial of all the Knorr commercials because they have like 5 of them, and you
Yeah,
can
those things are
easily
fantastic.
cut those things together into a really weird commercial, really quickly.
Weird continuity.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's wonderful.
Um.
hang on. So my doorbell just rang.
Okay.
Bye, Kumar.
I know it's none of you guys.
No. Don't
Hang on,
mute
I'll
us.
be back.
You
Don't,
think?
No. Bring
You
us.
think?
Bring us with you, Kumar.
No, that's a stupid idea, Devin.
I actually I'd have to unplug my laptop from everything to
No,
bring you.
it's fine. I'm gonna mute you.
All right.
Okay. I'll be
Um.
back.
I guess message on Skype when
Yeah.
you're back.
I guess I'll talk to you guys about what I've been playing.
Oh yeah, shit. We haven't even covered what
Yeah.
you've been playing.
Hey, I played that sweet new PS3 game, Puppeteer. That is a sweet new PS3
It
game.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
Budget priced too.
it's
I
budget.
hear.
Yeah, it's $39. I got it for $35 with the PlayStation Plus pre-order stuff. It's kind of fucking really awesome. It looks like Little Big Planet, but it controls nothing like it in a really good way.
Good.
The jumping feels really good. The fight. You kept like scissors that you cut things with. That feels really good. Except for the cool thing about it is, it's like the whole game is a play. You have the drapes on the side. They close, curtain close.
Would
curtain
you say
open.
it's a puppet show?
Yeah, it's a puppet show, kind of. Yeah, but there's also the crowd, and the crowd's reacting to random stuff you're doing, which is really awesome. So if you get like a cool kill or something funny happens, you have the crowd laughing. It's really cool shit. Yeah, so there's things made out of paper because it's like a set, and you can cut through it with the scissors. But you're supposed to like cut along like, hey, as a tree with like fake leaves, you can like cut up around and up the tree. But as you're cutting, that aiming is sort of weird. It feels really clunky, so I've sometimes failed like little platforming things, had to restart. But anyways, other than that, it's really fun. But the sense of movement or just like one scene transitioning to the other, kind of like being on the outside of a castle and then having the whole stage like flip and things kind of feel like they're in motion and then stopping and have like all the paper stuff like flinging and stuff like dropping out of the scene then popping back up really quick and then people like appearing and just the bounciness and just speed and blur and everything just fucking showing you like there's a lion now. He's dropping through. There's a tree coming. Oh, it's scary. There's lightning bolts.
Is
and,
it like
oh.
a game based off of the Battle Block Theater intro?
It feels like Battle Block going through the entire game. It's nonstop, except for it's not like that super crude kind of humor. But it's
Well, that's not really that. In Battle Block, it's not that crude either.
well, yeah. But I mean,
wish
there's
that
no
would
one like
come to-
getting
I wish
killed
that
or
would
like
come to
weird.
Windows.
Yeah, but no,
that
it's
story is going places. By the way, me and Stuart are co-oping that game.
Oh, cool. but-
FYI.
But no,
worth the play.
the Puppeteer stuff is it's like family friendly, but it's so I don't know.
Is it like a kids puppet show on
kind of, but it's
something?
I was okay. I read it. I kind of read a review on it before I like when I was downloading it because it was like a, I don't know 7 gig download or something. But they kind of say it's like those Disney movies where it's kind of made for a young audience, but the parents still targeted at the parents so they can get laughs out of it.
Yeah.
I've been going through it. I haven't been like laugh out loud except for like maybe once or twice, but it's been like that's pretty good. But the entire time it's like pretty.
Of course, you're playing on your own.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, but it's like smiles and like stupid shit happening, and it's really good. The voice acting is awesome. The story so far is really cool, but I can't describe enough how it is when shit flips in and like changes, and just the story and just
no, I believe
it's,
it. I've seen
it's
it
the
in
best part about it.
I think
It's-
you have to see that game in action
yeah,
to appreciate.
it's so fucking it's goddamn it's really awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad that I picked that one up.
I feel like watching it, I'm like, this is probably what Little Big Planet should have been. This kind of like
it does
2D
have the look of it.
platforming
Yeah.
awesomeness. Yeah.
My only complaint about it is the way it works is that you're like a headless little puppet, and you collect heads, and you can be like, oh, I have a spider head, and oh, I've got like a fucking guillotine for a head, or just some weird shit, and oh, okay, and yeah, go to mute. There we go. But yeah, you have like a guillotine for a head, and what'll happen is you'll get to like certain
Kumar, you
parts.
can speak again.
Yep.
So you can have like a caterpillar head, let's say, and you go up to a tree, and then what'll happen is
Wait. Sorry. Just fill me in here on exactly
We're
what
talking about
type of
Puppeteer.
application we're talking about here.
Puppeteer for the PS3.
Okay, cool.
So you can get like a caterpillar head. Let's say you go next to a tree. What it'll do is in the background it'll kind of flash like a caterpillar face, and then every head has like a different thing you can do. That's like, oh, here's the special action you can do here. Then like a caterpillar will come down and give you like coins and stuff, or like little shards. He'll shard on you, and but you can only have 3 heads at a time. And sometimes they'll just kind of like spawn in, and you're like, oh man, I know like a caterpillar one's coming up. Then like a fucking hamburger hits you, and then just like, oh, you don't have that caterpillar one. It just got replaced, and you're just like, oh, what? So it's kind of annoying sometimes that way, but I don't know. The game's fantastic. For a budget game, it's pretty cool, and it's 2-player co-op through the entire thing. So that's
Also PS3 exclusive.
also PS3 exclusive.
Real quickly, I just remembered another game that
Yeah.
consumed my life this weekend.
What's up?
Cookie Clicker.
Oh, you got into that now, yeah.
You were so angry in that text message you sent us.
It literally destroyed my entire Saturday.
It really does. Like you think it's a
It's
joking
Sompy's
like
fault, right?
ha 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 ha.
Well,
like,
both of these guys talked about it last podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It consumed an entire day.
it
How
will.
how far have you gotten in it?
I have.
Oh, Ricio's
I'm
blowing his
missing
nose.
5 achievements, and I'm missing 14 upgrades.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm in kind of a point where certain things have happened that you can't just leave the game running all day anymore.
Oh, is that the?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
want to spoil that.
Yeah.
Because that's like the one story thing in that game.
Yeah.
I got that upgrade, but then I haven't played since.
How was there a story in
Yeah, it's because play it,
Okay.
Kumar. To find out. I'm not going to spoil it.
All right.
Okay.
But
Apparently, the next update is going to add dungeons. Not even shitting you.
Seriously?
That's awesome.
I went and read up on this shit.
Wow.
It's dungeons is the next update.
That's fantastic.
wow. That's like Frog Fractions level of craziness almost.
You are.
Thank you, Kumar.
I still need to play Frog Fractions.
Really? Oh man.
We talked about it in our like Game of the Year stuff last year,
yeah.
real brief.
Yeah.
None of us have played it.
Oh, also speaking of Game of the Year stuff, guys, I'm making great progress in ensuring that I will be available for Game of the Year chats and the marathon.
Oh, really?
All 3 days of marathon?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
That was.
And that's great because now I'm going to be available for that too. I was worried I was going to be
Devin
out
was
of
like,
country.
I'm not gonna be coming.
No,
Fuck you guys.
I was worried I
Jab
was
him in
going to
the
be out of country, but now I'm not.
We should probably just mention it. And this year we'll be having Game of Year talks. Like last year, we had like 2 or 3 podcasts worth of 2-hour-long
That was a
talks.
long day.
It
Yeah,
was a great day though.
and we
Were
always
there
do.
3 parts?
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah, there was a 4th one that we didn't.
Copyright is weird.
Yeah,
But we also do a
best
70.
song.
Yeah.
We also do a 72-hour long marathon at the end of every year. Usually it's December 28th to the 31st.
Which it is this year, I hope, because those are the
Yeah.
days I booked off.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So should be fun.
I'm going to book that off like
Um,
immediately.
It's actually last year I had to like book the days off and like just like not get paid for them type of thing.
Yeah.
This year, like 2 days ago or whatever, HR emailed everyone in the office and was like, "We're doing this new staggered thing, so pick your days off here." And the 2 work days that I would have had to book off for the marathon were one of the options. I was like, "Thank you."
Nice.
I also booked off the new console launch days.
Yeah. I want to talk to you about
So
that
we're gonna do some stuff for that, aren't we, Riccio?
because I know. Yeah, I know we want to do
wanna,
stuff for that.
might book those off. We'll
But the
see.
PS3 one.
PS4.
The PS4 one. Oh no, it's the 360. It's the Xbox One. That's your
1522.
birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was the PS4 for some reason your birthday, and I was like, oh, I don't want you to like. Oh, you should come over at midnight, miss your PS4 launch. Come to my. Yeah, it was okay. Come on.
I figured the PS4 launch
good.
we'd do like a weird thing because we're gonna have multiple PS4s.
Yeah.
With the Xbox One, we're only gonna have the one.
Yeah.
Ha. Oh my God! We're gonna have 4
Son of
PS4s and 1
Incubus.
Xbox One.
Yeah. We're actually
Ah, fuck it, I'm out.
Kumar's not actually getting a PS4 right away, aren't you?
What?
I'm not. No, not right away.
Kumar.
You just literally ruined everything.
Oh, Kumar, you're
If you
Sure
really
about
want me to, I can go there with you guys, and if they have one, I'll buy one.
Come with me to midnight launch.
What are you touching?
Trust me. Just trust me on this. Come. Are you gonna
Like,
come? with
don't hang up on him. I can't trust you. Yeah, no, that's perfect then. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but everybody, I want to plan at least like a crazy week of content for whenever those consoles come out. I don't know.
There
what,
will.
so.
Is it safe to guarantee that there will be a dry run of every launch game that we get?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got knack.
That's good.
I got next as well. Well,
So
yeah.
excited.
So we'll see what happens with that. But
I'm really excited because it's like playing a Disney Pixar movie, and that just sounds fucking wonderful to me.
Also, it's called
You know
Knack.
what's actually gonna happen, right?
what?
During the whole game, we're just gonna be playing it muted and just yelling "knack."
I will make a dry run of me just screaming knack at the top of my lungs.
Knack.
Oh,
It's just gonna become the word of 2014.
Knack.
I dropped my pen.
It's going to replace every curse we know.
So Kumar,
and it did a Windows sound.
would you like to come with me
You
to my
knacking
PS4
mother knacker.
pickup?
Sorry?
Would you like to come with me to my PS4 pickup?
Yeah, sure. Where are you going?
I'm going to Canada.
Like at Centrum?
Yes.
Let's. You're gonna get
that's
shanked there now.
That's my future shop.
Kumar, you should not divulge my location, but you can come to mine, and then we'll start recording things at midnight. When then you guys can both show up after.
Well, I was gonna say, Sompy, didn't you? Why would you not have? I guess you're not gonna be there at Riccio's for the or for the.
I live in Canada now.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
We are live on the internet, Devin.
Canada.
Yeah, way to go. Now everyone knows where you are. That's
They
okay.
can narrow down.
Sweet.
He's
Sweden.
pronouncing Canada.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the chat just died for a second here. Sorry, everyone who missed everything. What? Oh, I go back to play what I play.
There's a PS4 launch.
Yeah, it's PS4 launch.
I
That's what
played-
you played.
A fantastic game on the Vita.
Splinter Cell Blacklist.
Oh, no, don't.
I went
Why?
ahead
Why even talk about this?
and-
You don't need
There's
to
no
talk about this.
blacklist.
Okay, fine. I'll talk about something else first to lead up to it. I played Outlast. I sat down on Saturday at around 8 p.m. and I was like, hey, you know what, guys? We're going to play some Outlast. I'm going to record the whole thing, live stream it. I'm going to do it in one sitting. Because people are like, oh, man, you know, I've played through Outlast. The game is short as shit. I beat it in like 2 hours, beat it in 3 hours. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to sit down and we're going to finish this game. So I started casting it. It took me 5.5 hours because apparently I'm slow as hell. Everybody seems okay. The game is you go to a mental asylum thing like Mount Massive, and your reporter. You only go there with a camcorder with night vision for some
Dumbass.
reason. I like how you kind of you sneak in. You get up into like this weird like scaffolding area. You climb in. There's kind of blood places, and you're just like, there's a lot of weird shit here. There's like blood there. There's like a dude who just ran away from me, and I'm crawling through a bloody vent. Like, maybe I should run away. No, you just keep going until you get trapped in there, and the game continues on getting crazier and crazier.
I would like
the
you to-
twists with the camcorder later on. I thought that was really neat.
I would like you to.
I'd be really pissed if by the end of all that your player just ends up fucking dying or some stupid shit like that.
The what? Sorry.
The end of
If like at the like say so you go through because I watched some of it with you, right?
Yeah.
So I saw all the shit you were going through. It would make me really really mad. Like I'm not really sure
How it ends?
how you end up getting out.
I actually want to see how that ends.
But I'd be really
Should go
pissed
back and
off
watch
if like
it.
you go through the whole game and then by the end of it you just get murdered or some shit by one of those crazy monsters or.
We're not gonna. Well, no, we're not gonna talk about it because
the ending to this game.
people have seen it on the live stream. The VOD of it is up on Twitch.
Video on demand.
Yeah,
VOD.
I had to explain that on the weekly this week.
What VOD?
Yeah, it just sounds funny to say VOD. But
the
yeah,
censored version's going
yeah,
up
the censored
slowly.
version is slowly going up on YouTube.
But I want Riccio to describe to the podcast how he described it to me on Monday when we were in class.
the game or
This is gonna
Yes.
be fantastic.
It was a short summary. I asked you, oh, how was Outlast? And you described to me one feature and then proceeded to show it to me.
oh yeah, no, there's a dude who fucks a headless corpse.
And dicks.
Wow.
And
Just
dicks.
Okay.
hanging
But the
there.
thing is that everybody was like, "Oh man, I can't believe Riccio didn't react." I was like, "That no." I was trying to talk about when I'm gonna have to go through and censor things. So like, "Oh, you gotta censor that dude fucking that corpse." I'm like, "Dude fucking."
You
that
didn't even know it was
corpse?"
there, did you?
Yeah, I was like, "What do you mean, dude fucking that corpse?" They're like, "Oh, whenever they were calling you perverts and you shouldn't have looked." I was like, "What did I even look? Did I look at it?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, man, you stared like directly at it." And I'm like,
Poor tender eyes.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what it's what. So I going back through the recording, I got out of like a vent, and then there's just a dude going at a corpse, but I was too busy looking at the jump scare coming at me, and then by the time that was done, the dude was off the body, so I didn't even know. But the censorship bars of that, I made sure you can't see anything. None of the penises.
You loaded up a checkpoint and was like, yeah, it's like 2 minutes in here. Walked over to these like cell doors and there's two dudes and it's just dangling.
Yeah,
You're like, hey, what's up?
yeah. It was.
What, like a dong is just.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're just
they're
chilling.
dangling their dongs.
It's
Ultra
weird.
realistic
it's
physics.
It's just two characters that kind of reoccur through the thing. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that because the game's really cool. I highly recommend anybody who likes sort of survival horror things to play it, because even though the game doesn't end up being that scary, because I feel like it's a bit more gamey, because running away from dudes is a little too easy. The AI is maybe not the best. Many times I was kind of just like, oh, he's going to bust in, I'm just going to run out that door. Or you're running up to someone, but there's like a bench, and you have that mount kind of animation. Well, if you do the mount animation while he's doing it, he kind of just doesn't see you, and then you just kind of run off. It's just weird.
Hey buddy, what's up? Not much, just walking over to this bench.
Yeah, or it slows him down by the time, then you're just gone.
Did you do the classic Riccio thing and yell "juked" when you went past him?
Juked.
I think I might have.
Did you have
yelled
a
that
spray
one.
can?
Actually, there were
Yeah.
a couple times that you did.
Yeah, but oh no, man! I looked at that scream after. We're talking about whenever I played Eerie, how my throat gave out in that scream, which was intense.
You in mid yell, your throat just
We
died.
should
Yeah,
finish Eerie.
it was a game
That
called
was
Eerie.
a great.
Eerie was the best horror game I've ever watched.
But anyway, no. To talk about Outlast, that game's night vision is the coolest thing ever. That night vision makes me want to play the game over again, just because it's so cool to look at. And
Yeah, it
it's,
looked like really, really interesting night vision.
it's awesome. But yeah, no.
Still needs a spray can.
Yeah, no. Outlast is really cool.
To anyone listening, highest of recommendations from me and Devin: go play Eerie.
or watch our
Well
Eerie
worth
video.
your time.
Oh yeah.
Watch our Eerie videos. But no, so that was really good. On the is that proper? On the eve of that night, or once I was done Outlast, once the cast was done, once I went to sleep, it was like
you
one of
haven't
the,
explained the best part about your Outlast cast yet.
what?
What the fuck do you think?
Seriously, Riccio?
I don't remember. I beat it in one sitting. I'm not gonna talk about that, Dan.
Why not?
All right, go check out a clip of Dan. I was in the middle of my Outlast playthrough. Things were getting intense. I was still not comfortable with the scares yet, so I was still on edge. and then I hear a knock on my door. And from the clip that you can watch on YouTube of this, I am like instantly agitated by like, who the fuck is doing this?
I like how you text me and it's like, Devin?
No, so here's how it
I'm in
happened.
fucking bed, passed out.
No. So here's how it's happening. Dan has been typing in the chat. Kumar has been typing in the chat. But at some point, Kumar said, "Okay, I gotta go for a bit." So I hear a knock. I get up. I get to the door and I see you kind of like run a little bit. Like I see like someone go around the corner. I'm like,
Well, there's like my jacket was
Yeah.
trailing behind me, which is I figured what.
yeah. So I see that and I'm like, someone's out there. And then I sit back down and I'm like, it's Kumar, isn't it? And then he starts typing. I'm like, no, it's not Kumar. Then Dan's typing. And I'm like, Dan's not going to fucking bus here. It's going to take him like an hour to bus here. He's not going to do that for like a 5-second thing and then bus all the way fucking back. Like, I don't think he's that dedicated. So instantly, I pick up my phone, and the last text message that I had said, I'd put it on silent. I put it on something like my end table
You
thing,
know
the cushiony
the great
thing.
thing about that text
Yeah?
is that he sent it when you said, "Come get in my chat."
Yeah, I know.
He said, "I'm
But
there."
so that's what I mean is I put my phone down, and then I have it on vibrate, and when it's on that like poofy armchair thing, I don't hear it. It doesn't move because it's poofy, and like, you know, it absorbs it. So I look at my phone, and I have Kumar saying, "I'm there," and I'm just like, what the fuck? Of course, iPhone doesn't really always tell you when you receive your messages. So yeah, that was like hours before.
So why'd you send the Devin?
So here I am. I'm like,
Because
there's no
me
way.
and Kumar are in
Yeah,
the chat.
like Kumar's typing. There's no way Dan. I was like, Dan, I know you have the app because you've watched things on the app or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm like, there's no way Dan's fucking bust here. Devin still doesn't say anything. Devin's not in the chat. I'm like, it's fucking Devin. It's got to be Devin. So I text him like, Devin. And then I kind of put the phone down and I'm just like, I don't want to play anymore. So I set up my webcam to show the front door, and
I need to find the text that Devin woke up to because
Yeah.
they're the best out of context garbage
oh,
that we've ever sent.
okay.
Continue.
But anyway, so I hear the knock at the door again. I turn around, and Dan's just waiting there, laughing his ass off. But that was the most terrifying thing. So okay, I should explain.
I'm
you
the victim in this.
You knocked
By
the
the way,
first.
I'm going to upload the voicemail that I got from Dan prior to him deciding.
Do it. You should do it. We can record it here. Actually,
You should also upload the Dick Johnson message I
You're
sent.
such an idiot.
Oh,
The
sure.
voicemails that you guys leave me are so stupid and incoherent.
But hold on, I want to explain one thing about the Outlast thing. So Dan, that first knock, when I saw you run around the corner, because I in my head I was so sure it wasn't you, I instantly went and closed every single possible fucking blind because I don't think you realize how easy it is to just open my fucking gates and go into my backyard. I shouldn't tell you this now because I'm gonna play Amnesia this weekend.
See, I tried to reach over and get the gate thing, but I couldn't find it.
There's a
'cause it was
bungee
raining.
cord. You just fucking it's
Okay.
broken, so you just
It was raining. I couldn't find it.
Oh, yeah,
I
and it was
gonna
raining.
I was gonna come over here.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. So you knocked on the door. I saw someone run around. Fucking instantly went, closed every single one of my blinds, closed the windows that were open, and I was just like,
Isn't that the worst? Staring out into darkness. Isn't that the worst fucking thing you can do?
Did you not go get a butcher knife from the kitchen?
no, I didn't get a weapon. I knew it was one of you guys, so I wasn't gonna like fucking shank one of you. So,
What
but
if it wasn't one of us?
now it's gonna be this Saturday. I'll be playing Amnesia. Someone's gonna knock on the door. I'm gonna like not get the knife. So I'm like, oh, it's Dan again. Open it, fucking burglars, and I'll just die. So we'll see.
I'm gonna
what
get my pig mask out.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying you went to like go open the door to go
Yeah.
see who ran around the corner, but you're like, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah. Well, I was looking out, and then like my like light turned on outside, turned off. I was like, nope. I'm just gonna go sit back down.
So the planning for this was I was sitting at home, and I had because my new setup now is kind of like yours, where I have like the big
Yeah.
TV and then my monitor.
Yeah.
So I had put your Outlast cast up on the big TV, so Liz was watching it
Yeah.
as well, and she was you got scared at a couple things, and I was like, and I turned to her and I went, Liz, what are the chances you go get your parents' car and we drive out to Rich's house and scare the fuck out of him?
And she just
And she went to her parents and got her car.
Oh my god.
It was just like she was like, yeah, let's do this.
That's the worst.
And we drove over here, and well worth our time.
That was the worst. I was so sure it wasn't you because not only would you not bus here, it was raining, and I'm like, Dan wouldn't.
It was a perfect setup. Climate-wise, it was so ideal.
And the whole time the way here, I was chatting on my iPhone
Yeah.
while Liz was driving to maintain the cover. It was fantastic.
And even when I saw your face, I still yelled Devin. Because
Yeah, because you were. You
I was
just
so
couldn't
sure.
even-
I was so sure it was Devin, and then you opened it and it was you. I was like, I just like I fucking like fell on my knees. I was like, Dan, did you bust out? Like, and the best part is I'm like, are you gonna stay at all? Like, no, I'm just leaving. I'm like, okay. It's great.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's pretty great.
Okay. I'm almost at the text here because there's that creepy GIF that Devin sent.
Which one was that?
That thing was
The
horrifying.
one of you like walking up. The
Yeah.
door.
Devin was filming me outside my house, and then I would walk past the window, and he caught me, and it was weird.
Looked like a murder
I was
scene.
wearing things. That sounds really weird. I was wearing clothes. But anyway,
Great
I'm
gift.
gonna move on. If you find those texts, we'll go back to it.
Okay, I'm almost there. It's
Cool.
just I have to keep loading earlier messages.
So Outlast finished. It was maybe 1 a.m. by the time it was 2 a.m. by the time the cast finished.
Okay,
It was.
wait.
You found it?
I found it.
Okay.
So there's Kumar's. I'm there, and then it's just me and Kumar see this happening live, but Devin wakes up to this. So Riccio says, "Is that one of you guys for serious?" Kumar says, "Look at the chat. I'm legit watching you play. I'm at home. I'm kind of creeped out." Then Riccio says, "Devin," and then I say, "You're welcome, Riccio."
I woke up
Like
so
how
fucking
fucked
confused.
out of context is that? It's great. I need to take my screenshots.
But yeah, it was pretty fun. But anyway, so it's like 2 or 3 a.m. by the time.
The next picture
What?
is Devin's call.
Oh yeah,
Is my what?
That's the next thing in the chat.
just Kumar's
alright.
face seemed in.
Our group chats are fantastic.
Yeah, so it was
Honestly, they entertain me throughout the day endlessly.
But anyways, so it was like 2 or 3 a.m. Outlast was done. I was going to sleep. I was tired. I was absolutely tired. And I loaded up my Vita for some reason. And I was like, oh, Kickbeat came out. Kickbeat. And that's on that like PlayStation Store sale where for the first
PlayStation
week.
Summer Select.
Yeah. So on the first week, it's, only $7 or $7.99 or something. Might as well pick up Kickbeat. It can't be shit, can it? Load it up. It's not shit. It's not shit. It's just really hard to get into. Okay, so it's a rhythm game where you are in the middle of a ring in like a dojo, and then people kind of walk to you and then go in a circle towards either up, down, left, or right. And you have to hit a button to
Are these
Kick
are these
them.
triangle for up and square?
yeah, or you can
yeah,
use the
all right.
D-pad because there's sometimes so they're color coordinated. So if they're yellow, then it's usually small taps in between. If they're blue, it's about to be 2 consecutive taps. If it's red, it's 2 at the same time. So that's cool. So I'm playing on easy. So it kind of tells you like it lights up when they're about to attack. And there's sometimes like 15 to 20 people rotating, but then you're like, okay, which one is gonna fucking hit me first? And then you kind of have to learn. If you go off of normal, it no longer gives you fucking hints. It's just people rotating, and then you're just like, oh shit, when do I gotta block and all that. But anyways, once I actually got into it, it was pretty cool. Except for, I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm kind of not into like not heavy metal, but super intense guitar crazy shit.
I heard there was pendulum in that game.
There's pendulum, but it's like pendulum and then mixed with something that has like heavy fucking like not death metal, but just
Oh god,
weird
it's not.
guitar, angry like riffs, like upbeat crazy shit. And then
I
you
should
have
look at the song list because I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I know the song you're talking about.
yeah, no, it's not only pendulum. It's been like all the songs leading up to it, and I was like, this is really
okay.
weird. I don't know. It just
Because there is a pendulum song that's
Yeah.
like that, and I don't like listen. I deleted it out of
it's just when you buy something called Kickbeat, like I don't know, hearing beat is to me going like, okay, it's gonna be like trance or electronica or just something kind of beaty, not guitars and weird crazy solos and shit. But the game is fun. It's just incredibly fucking hard, and I can't see myself ever getting past normal. And the way that game works is you have to beat it all on like normal to then beat it on hard, and you can't do
like
the other ones.
Diablo style, like keep going up in difficulties.
Yeah, but let's say when you play one level on hard, let's say you do the first mission, you beat it, then I think you unlock that one song for the next difficulty. So you have to keep
Right.
kind of like beating it and like tiering it and unlocking it. But then the one mode that is apparently cool, which is survival mode, you have to beat normal, hard, like the other hard, and then master, and fucking beat all of them. I think.
And then you
Just-
unlock survival.
Then you unlock survival.
Oh, God.
So I'm not even gonna. I'm like 3 songs away from finishing normal, and it's been like 20 something songs so far, and I still have not gotten that timing and shit down. It's
That's too
so
bad.
brutally hard, and I don't know.
Is it just is there anything to do with latency or
No, the latency is there. It's good.
Well, I
It's,
imagine latency is probably really good because
it's just weird because it's a circular
they can
thing.
probably exactly adjust for the button to
Yeah.
Vita screen delay.
But just picture a circle, and then people will come in. Say you have one, starting off with one dude. You have one dude come in for the right. So you think you have to hit circle, but no, he'll come into the right, and then he'll do like a quarter circle up to the top, and then attack you. So imagine that a few songs in, where 5 people are coming on screen. So they're like coming in from like the leftish, and then they'll start rotating. But then you're like, okay, which one of those 5 appeared first?
Do they move at like different speeds? Or
So,
like...
No, they're all rotating at the same time, and sometimes there's a little highlight around like which one's gonna hit next. But the thing is, that's 5 rotating. But as they're rotating and you're about to hit the first one, there's like the next 5 already coming. So you're just trying to be like, what the fuck am I focusing on? And you're trying to focus on which one's next. And then you have 2 like consecutive ones, like, oh shit, they're like approaching super fast. Like, who do I fucking kick for? I don't know. I can't picture how that game works without the pop-ups. Or maybe the pop-ups are what's fucking me up, because I'm waiting to do that. But I should just get used to like staring at the whole thing as one and just kind of like getting into it.
How much
But
time have you put into it?
maybe an hour or so.
Do you think you'll get more used to it if you play it again, kind of thing?
Yeah, I've been trying to pick it up, but it's so frustrating because the songs are really long. They're not the type of music that I like, and they're like 4 to 5
right.
minutes, and you fail them. It's like, all right, let's redo this again. So we'll see, but I don't know. What's cool about it though is your score overall keeps tallying up, and you get like leaderboard like places for it.
Yeah.
But not even being booted into the game, just clicking on the app or the game and then having the live screen pop up tells you what your score is and what place you are, and that's kind of neat. It kind of makes you want to play more and get better at it. Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like if you got that game down and you could do it without like on the harder modes, probably looks cool as shit. It's like martial arts kick dodging to like a fucking crazy beat. So that would be probably cool to watch. But I'm just garbage. Just absolute garbage at it. Yeah, so I played that. I've been playing some more Final Fantasy XIV again, but one thing that's sort of a news story about it, but not really, is that they, I was talking like, oh, they got to put an AFK system in the game. They put it in there, but there's like no more queues, and I think they also increased the amount of people that can join the servers anyways again. So now you get kicked if you're AFK for 30 minutes, but I don't know. It seems kind of unnecessary now. But yeah, I don't know. Final Fantasy XIV is still pretty cool. Still trying to work my way up
How
to.
much more have you played of it? A few hours?
Yeah, maybe a few hours.
Is that like staggered like an hour a day type of thing, or is it like?
Yeah, maybe like an hour a day here and there.
Okay,
It's when I was watching Parks and Recreation, except for I finished that, so I haven't really played Final Fantasy since then. I'm trying to find the next show that I can do it alongside.
Full Metal Alchemist.
No.
What do you
Metal
mean?
Apocalypse.
No. What do you mean?
I don't know. I can't watch animes. I don't know why. It's just. Yeah. I don't hate them. It's
Speaking
just
of shows,
weird.
Breaking Bad is goddamn fantastic.
Yeah.
Breaking fucking Bad. Everyone.
I powered through that shit in a week. Seasons 1 through 5, I powered through all of it in a week.
That's
What a
pretty
good
sick.
show.
Everyone watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But no, so Final Fantasy, I've been staggering a bit through it. What's tough is that once you hit level 20, it unlocks so many story missions. Or it's like 15-ish, but I've been doing them at level 20. But it's weird because, I don't know if I talked about this last week, but you start a mission, it's like, hey, you're doing so good, why don't you go check out the other towns? So then you go check out the other towns, and those missions are like, oh, go talk to the leader, then go talk to a small camp guy. Oh, you're done here, go to the next town, go talk to the leader, go talk to the small guy. And then you get one mission where you go help the little dudes of one town, but it's like, just go talk to him, go tell him you'll bring reinforcements, go back to the thing, go talk to him, go talk to the reinforcements.
No actual
Or
fighting?
there's like a fight in between this, but this has already been like 3 hours of you running around. And then you kind of get back and it's like, oh, cool. Now that you know all 3 main towns, why don't you go to a seminar for each one to see which one follows your lifestyle or what you want to do? Listen to all 3 of them. Like, converse with like some random side characters that you haven't really met before,
And
but
then
now
buy a
suddenly.
timeshare.
And then you pick which one you want to join.
Buy a timeshare.
So you pick which one you want to join, then you join that faction, and then you
We got
kind
a
of
really good deal for you.
you go back to that town, then you watch your like congratulations, welcome into it. Then you get a mission that's like, oh cool, now you've unlocked grand companies. Here you go do a mission. But first, before you do this, I need you to go back to that first place all the way across 2 fucking towns ago. Go talk to some dude in an instance to be like, hey, you're part of that. Well, you're part of it's just like hours. Like the past 5 hours I've been doing, it's been like, yeah, just go fucking talk to people. Just go fucking talk to people. And it's,
And now you have an in-game timeshare, right?
I don't know. I
You
don't
can
know.
spend like 4 weeks every summer there.
No. What
It's really great because you only share it with 4 other people.
No, but what bothers me is that game was really fun when I was.
Really brings down the cost.
What bothers me is that game was really cool when you were doing like the actual just kind of like
subletting it to other people.
MMO
off of
questing.
Fantasy Kijiji.
Of doing every location. Doing like just the stupid quest was really fun. But the story was awesome. But that I was into the story at first. I was watching all the cutscenes. I was reading what had to be said. But after the first hour of that shit, I would get to a fucking talk. Like those conferences that I had to listen to were just like, skip. I don't give a fuck. I just skip like 10, 15 minutes of probably backstory for some shit. But I'm so uninterested in it right now.
That's why you had to pay the monthly fee, because you didn't sit in the seminars.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Did you get your free prize at least though?
the good thing is you can go back and
Get your
rewatch,
coffee maker?
rewatch and do those cutscenes later if I care about it. So that's why I didn't mind skipping it. But that game is really weird. But I
Did
still
they
really
validate
enjoy
your
it.
parking?
I will punch you so hard in the dick that it's gonna fly out of your mouth and explode
my
onto the
God.
chat screen.
Did you give you a nice knife set?
No, but yeah, no, that it's a cool game. It's a really cool MMO. I highly recommend playing it if you're like, oh, I want to try something new, especially if you like playing with controllers.
Or if you want timeshare.
But that goddamn quest main story thing fucking turned me off so hard. But now that I've gone through it, it's not so bad. I don't know.
How many hours have you played?
It's cool. How many hours have I played? I don't actually know. There's no counter in that game.
You can't do like /played?
I've also AFK'd overnights whenever the servers are fucked. So it's probably
Nice.
heavily skewed.
Part of the problem.
Yeah, I was part of the problem. But the best part was like AFKing overnight, waking up at like 8 in the morning, getting on, and then you like play for like half an hour, and it's like, oh, server maintenance, server's going down, and you're just like,
I just...
no.
I just want to play your game.
Yeah, but all that stuff doesn't happen anymore.
That's good.
There's something else that I played. Shit, I gotta open up.
Raptor?
I got hardcore into Payday 2 again. I managed to find a
Why
group.
didn't you let me know?
I managed to find a group of 4 people I've been playing with.
Wow.
Did you record any of it?
Oh,
No, sadly.
You're dead.
Piece of human garbage.
This is how it went.
I'm done.
This is how it went. It was like midnight, and then there was like Dracula and I from the channel. We're just like, we were on Skype with somebody else, which is another one of our buddies, Plactor. We're just like, hey, do you want to play Payday 2? It's like, man, we haven't played in a while. What if we were to just, oh, we're gonna play it, and then we're playing it, and then suddenly one of my other buddies is like, hey, I just bought Payday 2. Like, should we play? Then 2 nights in a row of just playing that, and then I think we've stopped now. But Payday 2, getting more
I hope
into
your
it.
eyes fall out of your head.
Good. That game has a weird
I hope you burn in
So
hell.
angry.
but amazing team feeling that doesn't disappear. Like all those missions that we did,
No, still
Devin, that
fuck you.
first night.
You know what does disappear? Devin's respect for you.
Yeah. But Devin, remember that first night, that crazy shit we did?
Yeah, where I enjoyed playing
Doesn't
with
stop.
you when you were my friend.
It doesn't stop.
Fuck
Oh, well,
this, I'm
apparently it does. So you don't invite him to play.
Well, your train ended there, but when you keep riding the rails, dude, it's really great.
done. That's okay. You're dead to me.
It's funny because when you're playing that game,
No, I don't want to hear it.
the type of
We're-
conversation
we're
we
done.
can just mute Devin then.
We're
No,
done. You want to fucking mute me? Do it. I'm
No.
done. I'm out of Unity.
it's drop the mic now. Drop it. No, but no. What's really cool is it's kind of weird because I feel like if anybody's sitting around you while you're talking about Payday 2, or like when you're planning in the planning phases of which mission you want to do,
They'd get real worried, wouldn't
they would call the cops. It's just like, do you want to do that jewelry store again? It was really easy to bust in there and just shoot people and then like get the fuck out really quick instead of doing. Or should we spend 30 minutes and we should break into that bank again? Or do we want to go steal those paintings? It's like just. When you're trying to be like tactical of like, okay, we got like an hour to play. What is the best way for us to get a fuck ton of money and a shit ton of experience? It's kind of awesome. I don't
What you're saying is that the cops are busting down your door any day now.
know. Yeah, don't. Yeah, it's
Fine, I'll just
They're
go
gonna
play with
walk in
you.
Criminals-
with his
You
little
wanna
jar of
reach
Alleged
out?
water and
criminals
react.
saying don't doesn't stop cops. Okay?
it should.
I'll just go play with my other breaking crew.
Who's that?
I've got a couple of buddies from Staples who I play with.
Perfect. There you go. See, it's not so bad then.
I still hate you.
But
There's no
Yeah.
excuse.
there's that. As well as I played a bit more Rayman Legends, and that's still awesome. I don't know. It's
You're still a
Playing it on
horrible
the Wii U,
person.
right?
yeah, I'm playing on the Wii U. Although I've started playing Puppeteer a little bit more because of the flashiness of
It's
just the way it
better.
does the story.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Are you telling me that you fuckers got me super addicted to Cookie Clicker and neither of you play it anymore?
No,
I keep it online at
Okay,
school, but
do you know what happened with my PC?
No.
So on Saturday, it froze on me for about 15 minutes and wouldn't let me control it, delete or anything like that. So I got really angry and I nuked my operating system and completely reinstalled it.
And what did you switch to?
Windows 8.
Yeah.
Which is significantly better, and I'm getting a hell of a lot better performance.
Significantly
really
better
well.
than Windows 7.
Yeah.
Oh, like significantly.
Everybody
There's,
shits on it until they switch to it. They're
there's
like,
no
oh.
Windows Arrow.
I've never tried it, so I.
It
am kinda
is.
curious.
It's honestly
I kind of like the matte.
so
look
much better.
anyways. I should switch.
I will take your word for it.
People were saying,
Because I was so wary about it because I thought it was going to be, like I thought it was going to decrease my performance
Saying what,
or,
Riccio?
everything that I've heard about it. No,
yeah.
none of that.
people want to play Payday 2 with Devin. Slayer does.
Devin.
Really?
You had a buddy
Two
here.
buddies.
Yay! All right, add me on Steam. We'll play.
People like Devin.
Ouch.
Well, I play with a dude from the chat on CS:GO.
yeah.
He doesn't ignore people.
I don't ignore
Not-
people.
Hey, I play with that dude too.
Slayer, add me. It's Sompy. Just
Ow! Don't hit my fatty spot.
oh, let me touch your face then. Oh wait, that's your fatty spot too.
Oh, I forgot I played that.
Your
Hey,
neck-
I tried Lost Planet 3 because no one really voted for it on the thingy.
Shit.
I tried it.
I forgot that came out.
I tried it before I played Outlast because I needed to kill time because a buddy that really wanted to watch it.
Looks like Dead Space 3 from that cover.
It pretty much is Dead Space 3. It
It's Capcom's version of Dead Space 3.
sort of, but it's not really scary. But you compare it to people hate when you compare it to Dead Space 3, and it's totally understandable. To compare it to Lost Planet 2, you don't aim 360 degree all crazy.
Okay.
The grappling hook isn't something you actually control. It is like walk up to a thing and hit X and you'll like charge or something, or you walk off a ledge and it auto shoots and bring you back up. Like you don't have control.
Okay.
You
For some reason,
all-
that just made me really want to play 2008's Prince of Persia. For some reason. I have no real idea why.
the first 2 hours of it that I played had maybe 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes of shooting and an hour and a half of cutscenes and walking to people. All what?
I'm trying to remember the name of the person that saves you in Prince of Persia.
Oh, I don't
Elika,
know.
maybe? I
Yeah,
don't
no, Elika's the new one.
Okay, you're really not making me happy about this game.
But anyway, so what happens is all of the dialogue.
Devin?
No, but I actually really was looking forward to it, and
No.
now you're just shitting all over my dreams.
So, but hold on. So, what I was excited is that the story.
What's better, Riccio
Hold on.
shitting all over your dreams or the game shitting all over your face?
Or Riccio playing Payday with other people. Okay, anyway, so Lost Planet 3 just leaves. No, but the story in Lost Planet 3 that I've seen so far, I'm probably gonna play a bit more of it because I want to see how bad it gets. Everybody who talks,
That's
And
what you want to hear about a game.
I don't know how to say this in a not mean way, and I hate
You play games
don't-
for the weirdest fucking
no,
reasons.
but I don't know the words that I want to use because it's
He's
possibly
knowing MLG God of War Ascension. You haven't heard?
no, but it's possibly super offensive to everybody to say it this
Well,
way.
I wouldn't.
Me rub you on
It
time?
sounds like every character has some sort of
Date rape.
mental. I don't know what's the problem? Like mental deficiency or just
No,
like
is slow.
You stutter? I don't understand.
a thing that they don't account for anything going
Intelligence.
on, and emotion is lacking, and they can't tell emotion. It's like a weird Asperger-y kind of like weird thing, and it's just like
Kumar.
you're talking to people,
Wait.
and they're just
2 words. Is it a movie?
no Lost Planet 3. I don't know how to say it. I feel really bad for saying it, but it's like every character is talking to you in the weirdest fashion, and your dude replies with like the weirdest shit, and none of it seems to like make sense or
So
going.
the localization
Are you
is
talking
just
about like
terrible.
the weird
Well, there's no
disconnect?
Yeah, no,
like
it's just
in LA Noire where you'll just start fucking yelling at someone.
no, not
for, like,
even
no reason.
not
Wait,
even. It's,
Riccio, is this only in cutscenes?
yeah, or just like any dialogue. Like someone's gonna like you'll walk up and be like,
okay.
"Oh, why don't we fix up my mech unit?" And then the guy comes by, he's like, "Oh, I've already done that. It's super great. I'm the new guy." And you're just like, "Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?" And it's just, like going into like this weird shit.
So
and then
what you're trying to-
someone's like,
what you're
"I'm
trying-
only the person who builds this thing, but I'm super swell. Don't worry about it." Like you're just like, "What the
It's a
fuck is going on
It's a
here?"
1950s sitcom.
It's
Bam, zoom straight to the moon.
I don't know. That sounds good. It's just it's really weird, but it feels like people are angry at each other, but they're not angry back, and then
It's
suddenly they're okay when they're
Passive
talking.
aggressive people
And-
run this planet. There's sticky notes all over your mech.
Yeah.
Fucking move this shit. Clean up your socks.
But what not to laugh at it, but it's just weird to
Some people don't like it when you leave your mech here.
Oh, that's another thing. The mechs are really weird. It's actually a huge mech, which by the way plays like StarCraft style like bluesy not bluesy,
What the
bluesy bluegrass music or whatever. Is that what it's called? Like the weird
Are you
guitar.
talking? Are you
folk?
talking like Starhawk style, like that kind of thing?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that
okay,
weird.
yeah.
Just nothing but that. Just like and there's a playlist.
Space
There's
Western music.
Yeah, there's a playlist that you can go through when you're in your mech. You get like fucking like Grand Theft Auto style. Like, oh, let's switch stations. It's really weird. Not stations, just songs. But
Space
yeah.
Western
But anyways, no.
music.
When people are talking, it's so awkward. Like the entire hour and a half, I'm like, hey, this is good.
It's
But
just
it's-
really
it's-
passive aggressive people.
It's really weird, and just the guns feel weird, and the running feels weird. It's just slow.
You enjoy it more than you enjoyed Lost Planet 2?
No, I hate Lost Planet 2 is fantastic. I love Lost Planet 2.
Every
Really?
time you tell me
Yeah.
a story about Lost Planet 2, it sounds great.
Yeah,
Just the gun that you need 4 people to fire,
yeah.
because it has. You ever heard these stories? Dad?
No. I heard Lost Planet 2 was shit.
No, Lost Planet 2 is amazing.
I have it on my PC and
In the right environment,
Yeah.
Lost Planet 2 is fantastic because there's a gun in that game that you need to have people hold on.
Yeah,
and
it's
fire
the
it.
shield, and then you switch it to a cannon, and then people have to lock onto it and then feed you their T energy to shoot out. Also, T energy doesn't really do shit in this one. It's just
I played
it's
a
to
bit on
buy
the
stuff.
PS3 with one of my buddy's copies.
Oh, yeah, Lost Planet 2 is really good, but no, in 3, Tiang is a currency now. It's like you don't need it to stay alive,
Oh, that's weird.
and your health just auto regenerates all the time.
Well, whatever.
It's
That's
just
fine.
weird. I don't. It's really weird. It's
You're
I
weird.
have it loaded on my PC
The
ready
original
to
Lost
play.
Planet was
so.
weird for having that.
I
So,
don't, no, I like the original Lost Planet.
that doesn't mean it doesn't not weird. You can like something that's weird.
Yeah.
It's not.
no. Lost
like
Planet 2 is
Riccio.
super weird, but it was awesome. 3 is just
It was super Japanese is what it was. And you don't like anime, so you obviously did not enjoy the story of Lost Planet.
no. I liked it.
Then how the fuck don't you like animes? Because it is an
Those
anime.
those are over the top weird stuff most of the time.
You have a mech? You have a mech?
Yeah, no, but that's
that is
different.
tied into the wristband
No,
thing
but I mean
that you
emotionally.
click into it that gave you amnesia
No.
because you don't remember anything else.
No, but
and
I'm
your
talking
father
about
was killed by a
emotionally.
bad guy who you tracked down. And you only remember it later on after in the mission when someone tells you. And you have a buddy who is a little mechanic. You have a girl who
Yeah,
has
but that-
no idea what the fuck is going on.
That's
And your
different.
father figure is goes and is killed by your mortal enemy.
Okay, now you're
You kill the
spoiling.
mortal enemy. Oh my god.
Talking
Your
about
robot
a game
then
from
First one, yeah, I know.
06.
But anyway, point is,
your robot then gets superpowers, gets rocket legs, but it didn't have rocket legs beforehand.
I remember
but that
watching-
guy has rocket legs now, and you fight over the sky by this giant tower with lots of lightning, T energy everywhere. Holy fucking shit! It's an anime.
you sound
It
like the
literally
writing
goes
from Lost
Gundam
Planet
at
3.
the end of that game.
But yeah, no, it's I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think I took a breath during that.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's really weird. The third one. It's
Zyler, don't you talk shit about Star
I
Wars.
thought it was still excited. I was honestly going into it. I was still excited about enjoying the story because I knew it was gonna be more story focused because it was more westernized or whatever.
Not the case.
But the team doesn't seem good at making a good story, which kind of makes me sad.
Devin, you just knock something over.
His fucking FedEx box is chilling under his thing.
Yeah, but
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I don't know. It makes me sad. I'm kind of glad no one voted for it for Lost Planet 3, but
Because now you can laugh at it at your own pace.
no, because it would have been really hard to go through. It's the 2 hours that I played made me super
Well, I guess
sad.
I guess
and-
at some point, if you're playing it and you're trying to record and have a good time, and
Yeah.
it's just I really don't like any part of this.
yeah.
It's not fun anymore. That's
Yeah.
that's probably something that would be neat to let's play if there were a bunch of us and we
And
would
we
laughing
were
at it.
laugh
ridiculing
yeah,
it.
but not
Yeah,
Not the case.
to the first solo stuff.
I don't know.
Well, that's fine. At least you got a chance to check it out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play through it though because I want to see where it goes. I'm pretty sure it's still the intro parts where it's just story heavy, so maybe it'll become cool in its own thing as it goes on. But where I'm at right now, it's just kind of like this weird intro of just awkward talking and just this weird stuff. So I'm probably gonna bag off from it for now.
You're probably gonna bail.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to read what I was saying about Star Wars. What's that saying? Kadeem?
I would love to have the Star Wars convo with you sometime.
Compare knowledge bases.
Well, I win. but-
Kadeem is actually from Star Wars. I'm super obsessive of it. He says.
Kadeem?
Kadem? I don't know. You told me how to say that. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Kadeem?
But yeah, there's that. I think that's pretty much all I
Kadeem?
played. Whoa.
Oh, he's talking about the last part of his name.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is he saying? What
Yeah.
is that? I got it.
But yeah, that's I think all I played this week. I think there's something else, but I can't remember, and I won't bother thinking
Just
about
roll through news real quick.
Did you
yeah.
want to mention what you are going to be Let's Playing?
Yeah, if you guys want to check out... Let's Playing? Oh, yes. I talked about it in this week's weekly. I'm going to be playing Home for the first one.
Gone Home.
Gone Home, sorry. Yes, Home is something else. I'm going to be playing Gone Home, because I heard it's about 2 hours long, and it's just really kind of not quick to get into, because I want to get it done and over with, but I know it's going to be really good, and I'm going to take my time, but that'll only be 2 hours, then I'll start up XCOM, The Bureau, hopefully maybe next week-ish. Well, depending on when I can record stuff. And I still want to play more System Shock 2. It's going back to System Shock 2 this week was awesome. That game is fucking amazing. I was minutes away on my last recording from like the biggest story reveal or like just the craziest shit. I was starting it up and getting to hit that part. I was like, well, this is fantastic. But anyway, moving on to news. Oh no, yeah, Bureau. And then this Saturday, if you guys want to watch Amnesia Machine for Pigs, tune in to my channel at 5 p.m. Eastern on www.twitch.tv/Riccio.
Only Riccio will be here.
Fuck you.
Or
man.
will he?
It'd be the worst if you guys had been here the entire time just at the windows and I'm just like, how long have you been there?
That was part of the plan,
Just
actually.
eventually realize it.
or I get 3 pictures on my phone and it's you guys from each like window angle taking a picture of me and I'm just like, we're done here. I'm out.
Coming from unlisted numbers.
Yeah. Oh god.
I could set that up.
No. But yeah, anyways,
No. No.
rolling on news.
Oh my god, it's been like 2 hours already.
Yeah. Rolling on to news. Let's
Good,
just
good
mark
podcast.
that
Good
down.
podcast.
Rolling on to news. You guys like that Diablo franchise? Came out with that console version?
No.
What's
a few weeks
Diablo?
ago? Diablo 3.
What is a Diablo? What is this Diablo?
Diablo 3 is going to have an expansion called Reaper of Souls. We knew that, but did you know it just got... Bless you.
Jeez.
That's what Diablo does to you when you fuck with his
Diablos?
name. Fuck, you're going to sneeze too now. But no, so Diablo 3
Delilah.
Reaper of Souls got data mined to shit.
Surprise, the whole game just got released.
No, what happened is spoilers have been found and a lot of stuff that has either like gameplay things have been found in the code. It's not stuff that's for sure going to be in it, but they found stuff for like guilds, for like sounds like multiplayer stuff or other game modes like
I thought you said it was
Goblin
story
Hunter?
stuff that got leaked.
as well. So
Oh.
story stuff. There's files that have the boss's names and the cutscene names after it, so you know who's dying and all that stuff. I kind of scrolled through it. I didn't see the names. I didn't want to look into it. I just kind of did like the
Want to have a
description.
repeat of that Splinter Cell
No.
document?
So, as well as they found the last cutscene of the game in its like weird drawn draft form played out. It's not really drawn draft. It's like, you know, like on the scripture things that you have.
That's the same thing that leaked for StarCraft way
Yeah.
back when.
Yep.
But
Or for Heart of the Swarm, I should say.
yeah. But it's not like storyboards. It's like, you know how in game in Diablo you have like the scrolls and they're like going and it's like that weird inked. It's a final cutscene that is that, but it's like pages turning and it's just kind of showing like a face that's like panning out with like words. It's like it's like it's made for it, but it's not fully done. Like some of those scenes that they're showing with a face getting closer, I kind of watched a little bit of it. I just muted it and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on anyway, so I'll forget this in a year. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. There's some weird
It's
shit.
bugging me that it's very hard for me to read the chat, and Zyler's talking about Star Wars and whatever. I'll talk to you later, Zyler.
He reads Wikipedia.
He said that Star Trek is actually the superior of the two, and that
Kumar. People say I'm the shit disturber. Really? You're the one who eggs me on. So
I've never heard the term shit disturber before. So
you
I don't
kidding?
know who calls you that.
you're the shit disturber. I fucking know you are.
But anyways,
I am watching you.
in the data mining, they also
Diablo.
in data mining they also found so they found the boss names. They found different game modes, clans, guilds, ladders, item loot lists, and like just so much information that I can't believe got leaked. But yeah, there's that.
Jeez.
In other news, Assassin's Creed Liberation, that PS Vita game, is now going to be coming to the 360 PC and PS3.
Also, quick note, this marks the first week in memory that there has not been an Assassin's Creed 4 gameplay demo to watch before a podcast.
Yep, there's always been this like, hey, here's how to whale. Hey, here's how to fish boat.
Here's how to boat.
Yeah.
Here's
Here's
how to
how to
boat differently.
Here's how to swim boat.
I just said under daughter dive. I meant underwater dive. Sorry. Hey, that's pretty
That
cool.
react and really did a number on you, eh, Richard?
Yeah. This is going to be coming out in early 2014, which means after Assassin's Creed 4, which means this weird sort of poopy-looking downloadable $15 to $20 game on Xbox Live Arcade and PSN.
It's really weird. I thought they would have timed it with Assassin's Creed 4 this year because there's
Or before
Abilene
even.
missions in Assassin's Creed 4.
Yeah.
Where you like play as her and stuff.
I'm surprised that it's coming out even after that because it's not on the new consoles. But
Weird.
people might buy like 4 on the new consoles and be like, man, this is crazy. Then I'll skip on this one because they're like going to try to play it. Might look and play like the older Assassin's Creeds.
Like crap.
So
You know what? If they take out all the garbage touch and tilt stuff from that game, it instantly gets like 300%,
You don't want to do it with the 6 axis?
better.
Or with the
No,
Kinect?
I don't want any
Put
part
your
of
hand
that.
out and then just... okay,
I don't want
fine.
any part of that.
Okay, fine.
You saw me trying to do that fucking marble maze piece of shit
Yeah.
for like 3 hours.
Yeah. In other news, Deep Down got a trailer at the early Sony thing that happened before TGS. They showed and talked a little bit about it. I don't know the exact details, but the trailer pretty much shows that it takes place in the future, and you either relive memories or go into a weird game thing that lets you play as old fantasy settings, slaying dragons and crazy shit. What's insane is that the game is online multiplayer. Like, it has online multiplayer, but also the dungeons that you go and fantasy in are randomly generated, which sounds fucking fantastic. That works out really well.
Fantasy game.
It kind of looks like it's going to be a like
Good
Dark
time.
Souls random generated Monster Hunter crazy Dragon's Dogma.
Wow.
Great.
I'm in. And
Best news this week, right here.
speaking of that Sony thing that happened, they announced a
What
few
about the
things.
new Vita?
Dan, do you want to talk about it?
They announced three things PlayStation Vita related. They announced the new Vita 2000 or whatever it's called. It's a slimmer model with an LCD screen instead of an OLED.
Yep.
And it's going to be slimmer and smaller and have an hour extra battery life.
Yep.
That's kind of cool, but that's Japan only right now. They
How do you
announced
get
a
it?
64 gig memory card, which hell yes, I'm going to buy one. And then sell my 32 to Devin, which we actually already talked about earlier in the
Fantastic.
podcast. And the best part is at least for us, for I guess recording purposes and
Yep.
things, is the PlayStation Vita TV.
Which streams your Vita, streams your PS4.
No, it doesn't stream your Vita.
Doesn't stream Vita.
You
Oh,
actually
no, plays
plug Vita carts
yeah.
and memory cards into it.
Play
So it
Vita
functions as a Vita console. And you can plug a DualShock 3 and when the PS4 comes out, a DualShock 4 into it.
But you can also stream your PS4 from it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm going to get it so I can keep my PS4 downstairs and play it upstairs.
Unfortunately, the PS Vita TV is announced for Japan only right now.
I import that shit.
So me and Devin are going to import ones.
Good luck with that UI.
You may not have to import actually,
Why?
because I may be able to get you guys one.
All right, Kumar.
But it's still going to have to be imported from wherever the hell you're going.
No, Kumar's just
But
going to
They
fucking
will not be
magic
the ones
it.
to go, kind of thing.
They'll make it here in Canada for us.
Why did I just picture
Well,
Kumar
Devin-
breaking into Sony's headquarters with a gun, screaming, make it in North America,
Oh, God.
throwing Molotovs?
Well, Kumar, me and Devin are 100% go on that.
Yes.
So,
If it works for casting stuff well, I might pick one up. too.
Thundercats are go.
well, I figured we'd use
Well, I
mine
can't
for
imagine
casting.
it wouldn't work well
Yeah,
because
but you
it's
take it
got
home.
an HDMI port on the back
I
and a
guess.
couple of other things I think would let you just hook it directly into any input device, right?
Yeah, like an Xbox One.
Yeah.
I'd laugh if you plugged it into the Xbox One and it just rejected it and spit the HDMI.
Literally
cable out.
told you to fuck off.
Just makes weird sound.
You know what's really...
You forgot to mention the other thing they announced during that press conference thing.
Well, I was done talking about the Vita TV yet.
Okay, go for it.
The power button's on the back.
Weird.
Yep.
Yeah. Real fucking weird.
Sorry, say that again.
The power button is on the back
Of the new one?
of,
Of
the,
the
of
V-
the Vita TV.
Yeah, the Vita
Weird.
TV.
Oh.
Super weird.
So you have to like reach behind where the cables are to hit the power button.
The other thing as well is they showed during the commercial that the PlayStation 4 has a light switch that you flick on and it goes boom,
Yeah,
and,
that goes across.
flick it on the back of the controller as well and it turns on. So
Yay.
people were super concerned that the light on the controller was going to show up on the TV all the time. You can turn it
Oh,
off.
the reflection?
Yeah.
That's
So.
a big concern for me because the DualShock 3 little red light reflects directly into my eye sockets when I play PS3 games. I have a plasma TV.
My mixer does mine. Only when I realize it, though.
I can literally see a perfect reflection
It's
on
the
your
worst.
screen right
It's the
now.
worst.
So, not as bad as a mine because I have a plasma, and that's literally just glass.
Did you mention the next thing they announced at the conference?
No.
PS4's release date in Japan is February 22nd, 2014.
Oh, I wasn't gonna mention that because it's not relevant.
It's not relevant to our interests.
The Vita TV
The
is supposed to
dude
be
you played with
October
is from
10th.
Japan.
I believe.
I know. I am sorry.
I believe they said the Vita TV was October 10th.
Yep, that's true.
Wicked.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, do you guys like that Xbox craziness?
No.
What's an
that,
Xbox?
that
Not
you
even
had with the
below.
one,
What is a Kumar?
and they're like, hey, you could take your games, you could share them to people.
Nope.
Well, Steam went ahead and did it. Sort of. Steam's starting this beta called the Steam Family Sharing Beta, which what they're going to do is allow you to authenticate up to 10 devices with your Steam library, not as your own, but as a friend and or a family. And only... Say, Devin, that you want to play my Outlast.
I would love to play your Outlast, actually.
Perfect. I'm going to authorize your PC to allow you to play my library games. So I don't know if it's the whole library.
It's not account. Also, you don't authorize Devin's account. You authorize everyone on that PC.
Okay, yeah. That's yeah. So yeah. So if I'm not, I don't know if it's if I'm not logged in or not using anything from my library. But if I'm not using, let's say I'm not using anything from my library of games, and I'm still signed in, and I can chat to people.
From what I read of this, you are allowed to use, like, you can request access.
Yeah.
And then until you play a game, they have access.
Yeah. So you can access all of my games. So let's say I'm gonna play Outlast. That's what you say. I'm gonna play Outlast. You go into my Outlast. I'm not playing anything. You can just play Outlast until you fucking feel like stopping. But if ever let's say like, hey Dan,
And
you want to play
it uses your saves
Yeah.
and your achievements and
Right.
your Steam Cloud.
and say Dan, you're like, oh, join me for Awesome Knots, and I load up Awesome Knots. It's gonna give you 5 minutes to either get the fuck out of Outlast, or it'll tell you to buy the game.
Doesn't it let him keep playing a game if he's not playing like if you guys aren't playing the same one?
No, see that's
No,
what I
it's sharing your entire library.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So people have been trying to think of ways around this where you get 10 friends, and every time you buy a game, you make a new Steam account, and you share it to the 10 friends. And you buy another game, you share it to the 10 friends. You buy another game, you share it to the 10 friends.
I don't know why people try to
Sounds
fool Steam.
Called
horrible.
offline mode. Also,
Yeah, that would also
people,
work.
Like, seriously.
Yeah. But
Seriously, Steam is the like epitome of not fucking with you. So
Yeah,
what,
they're
what,
like-
why would you
prevention
want
is
to fuck
unreal.
with them?
what I find crazy, though, is that they allow you to authenticate up to 10 devices, or 10 PCs,
Yeah.
but I can't think of a time where you'd have 10 people able to share and not more than one of those 10 people trying to play at the same time and, like, you know,
Maybe if everybody is like.
Well, I
massive
believe you
thieves.
have to get a request,
yeah.
and then you say, okay, you can have access to my library right now. So for someone else to start playing, they would have to request you access again.
Okay, yes.
And then it's supposed to be like, it's called Steam Family Sharing because it's supposed to be people in like the same fucking house.
Yeah. Well, it's his family and close friends. But yeah. They did say, though, that, let's say, Devin, you don't have Counter-Strike Global, or Dan, you don't have Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
I do.
I don't.
Devin, you don't have Counter-Strike Global Offensive
Kumar
anymore.
just said he didn't.
You just okay, Kumar. You don't have Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Say you would like to play it, right? So you play my account's version on your PC, but you decide to be a shithead and you hack your fucking goddamn game up to hell with aimbots and shit. I apparently get banned as well.
Fantastic.
So
you gotta pick and choose your family.
You got to
and
pick and
friends
choose who you're sharing it with because you're like reliant or you're yeah, it's your shit. That sounds crazy, but anyways, yes.
Also, the nice thing is it always gives priority to the game owner to
Yeah.
play a game. So it will never say like someone else is playing your game right now. You can't play.
Yeah.
It'll kick them off
Yeah.
every time.
But I think it's a pretty cool idea. Especially with the way I have my stuff set up right now, where I'm at school in the night, but during the day, I'm not. So Dan, like you were saying, even though we both buy the same things, like you could play while I'm in
For the
class.
one-off
and,
games and
yeah.
stuff, like I kind of really want to play Divinity Dragon Commander.
Yeah, you really want to play Outlast, so then you can play Outlast.
No,
So-
I said Divinity Dragon Commander.
I'll show up at your fucking house and knock on your window somehow, climbing upstairs. Shut up.
It's okay.
That's
man.
the great
It's
thing
all-
is that I'm invincible to that form of attack.
I'll throw a catapult brick perfectly through your window.
No, we'll just
And they'll say, please open, I gotta come scare you. Please open your downstairs.
No, but it
sounds
won't
bad.
even matter because my front door is like way down the hall.
Yeah. But anyways, there's
I'll
that.
just burn your house down.
Hey, another news.
Big apartment building.
Dead-
Bring a lot of gasoline.
Dead Rising 3 showed their open world map, and hey, guess what? It's bigger than Dead Rising 1 and Dead Rising 2 combined.
That's not saying a lot.
Hey, that game also probably runs at 30 frames now, apparently. Something changed, and it runs okay now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they fixed something.
Side thing that I didn't bring up. Did you guys hear that Killzone Shadowfall now said that, oh, we run way higher than 60 frames now?
Really?
I don't know if they were talking about multiplayer or single player, but somebody dropped that line of like, it's way higher than 60 now. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we run at 290.
I guess if
Or it's
there's
capable of more, yeah.
like the 3 big launch games for them are like Drive Club, like the first party ones are Drive Club, Knack, and Killzone. So if a game is gonna do it, it's probably Killzone.
Yeah. But if the single player in Killzone runs at 60 and looks the way it does,
Well, this is
Yeah.
the Killzone like motto or whatever is like war perfected,
yeah.
isn't it? So
Yeah.
again, if there's a series to do it, it's probably
They'll
Killzone.
do it, yeah. Hey, Square Enix registered Deus Ex Universe and Hitman Go.
That's the news.
That's it. Deus Ex Universe. That would be a fucking crazy MMO. And then when you hit level 20 and you have to go to the other town. Then when you get to the other town, you gotta go to the other town. And then you come back.
Hey, do you know about these augments? Sit down and listen to this seminar about our anti-augment city.
Hey, you wanna not buy a game for a while and you wanna buy it and get all the augments for it? Expansion packs? Bridgemore Witches?
As long as I have a silencer.
Perfect. Dishonored is coming to a home store near you with the Game of the Year edition of Dishonored for the PC, Xbox, and PS3. Comes with all the Bridgemore Witches
Why
DLC,
is that so difficult for you? I don't
such as Knife of Dunwall, Bridgemore Witches,
He's trying to explain Lost Planet 3's dialogue.
Dunwall City Trials, and the Voidwalkers. It's all our arsenal. It will retail for what the fuck? That's a lot of prices. $39.99.
I'll give you a hint. The dollars are usually the first one.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't even. It said Australian dollars.
It's 49 Australian dollars. That's it. No other currency is accepted.
It's 39 for
Only
PC or
play Australia.
39 for the anyway.
We only take rubles.
Hey, do you guys like the Final Fantasy 14?
You're fucking killing me here.
Hey, you guys like the Final Fantasy 14 stuff? That's really cool, and you can buy it on the PS3. Hey, did you buy a PS3 version? I didn't, but I kind of now want to. Well, if you pick up a PS4, then they're going to start the beta test day one on the PS4.
In Japan.
No, it's in the US as well.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Japan. 22nd
Says
of February is
February 22nd on the
that's
article
the
there.
Japanese release date. Apparently, day one on the PS4, you'll be able to get you. No, okay, so not only do you get to beta test Final Fantasy 14 on the PS4, if you own the PS3 copy of Final
get it
Fantasy
for
14, you get it for free on the PS4.
Yeah.
Wicked sweet.
Kind of sweet.
Is it out on the PS3 right now?
Yes, it was day and date
Really?
with the PC.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And you can, I think you can crossplay.
Really?
Wow, that's
Are
really.
you sure?
Somebody want to check? Draco, I know you're in the channel.
Are
We know
you
stuff.
sure?
Can you crossplay with the PC players on the?
Is it even
Xbox?
out? Are you sure?
I'm
Really?
concerned about the release date. Anyways, yes. So let's say that. Hey, do you guys like getting cow shit in your face? Well, Nintendo thinks you do because they put out a sweet trailer called Harvest Moon, A New Beginning, called Life on the Farm,
Oh my god.
where a girl
You were good for about
literally,
fucking a minute there.
where a cow literally poops onto a woman's face.
Not actually. You're very misleading with
I
this.
said literally.
No, you are very
so
misleading with this.
stupid.
When you first sent that text message,
I wrote
I
wet
thought
poop.
there was a lady who was sitting on the ground and a cow shit on her. It is a quick cut to what appears to be shit
Where-
flung at this woman.
Could be mud.
Where is the?
Thank you.
What did I explain it? What did I say in the text?
You said, "Yo,
You
this
said
lady
wet-
got shit on."
There's Nintendo put out a video of a cow wet shitting on a lady's face. Is what you said.
Yeah, those are the words. I can't find
That
it.
is not true.
But those are the words,
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
So wet shitting on a one's face. Yeah, she receives poop on the face, and it's weird. It's weird. Nintendo, go.
Keep
Harvest
doing-
Moon.
Harvest Moon Kids series.
Yeah. It's due out September 20th, though.
What did they say? All the fun of a farm, but none of the work? Is that
Yeah,
what they said?
none of the stress.
None of the stress.
Yeah, none of the stressful poop hitting your face.
I wonder how they sold that girl on being in that commercial.
I wonder
See,
how they
I
sold that
thought-
to their PR people.
I said that to Dan too. How much must she be paid to do that commercial?
Oh, she wouldn't have gotten paid very much because she doesn't have to do anything or say anything. She just has to walk around.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a non-speaking role.
With poop flung on her face.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys like that Metro? Well, it's out on Linux now.
Really?
Devin, you missed that
Oh my God.
sale.
I know. I
believe-
had it in my fucking box, and then Steam crashed, and I forgot about it.
Sorry. It's out on Mac, and then they said Linux is for sure coming because they believe that Linux needs more high-quality titles.
Cool.
It does.
Make the push.
I
4A
approve.
games. You've
I
made
approve
something
of that.
fantastic.
Linux runs so much more efficiently.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Fantastic OS. I don't know why more developers specifically don't support it.
yeah. So
Because
Linux one,
PC games.
yeah, the Linux one should be out later this year. Apparently, Linux version of Metro Last Light. Sorry. Hey, you
Metro
guys
20 Lite.
like a lot of games for cheap, and you love charity. You love giving to people your money.
I already own all these.
Well, there are
Oh my
two.
God, stop.
There are two.
What?
You just make it sound so terrible.
There are two fantastic bundles right now in the Humble Indie Bundle store. You got Trine 2, you got the Humble Indie Bundle 9, which has Trine 2, the complete story, Murder the Ninja, Eats, I never knew how to pronounce that,
Eats
Eats
Munchies.
Munchies
Eats is
beta.
right. Eats.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Brutal Legend, FTL
wouldn't
Faster
it
Than Light, and Fez for at least, let's say, around $5 by the time you hear this, or less. You can get all those with their soundtracks and some crazy
The average
shit.
price tends to go up
Yeah.
over time.
So,
So
it's like $4.50 now, so about $5.
when I checked earlier today, it was it was like $4.90 or something. It said there.
Yeah.
It was like $4.20 this morning.
Oh, it's $4.60 now. They also have the weekly sale of retro shooters, which are some of my favorite. You've got Serious Sam.
One's technically not a retro shooter.
It's built like one.
Yeah,
You've got Serious Sam HD, the first encounter, the second encounter. You've got Shadow Warrior Classic Redux, Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition, Hard Reset, which is not really an old game, but whatever. As well as System Shock 2, which is fucking fantastic. And for $6, you can pretty much get
Tune
all
in
of
and
those.
watch our Let's Play. YouTube.com/UnityGaming. The E silent.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hey, that PS4, we should have talked about it before. It's got HDCP and the dudes from Machinima Daily Gaming Gamer. We're like
I was
whole
trying
thing
to
again.
remember to correct you, but I couldn't. It's
Wow.
Gaming Inside Gaming Daily. They were like, holy shit, it's got HDCP, but it doesn't have components. So how the hell are you gonna legally capture footage of the PS4?
because you're not. Your things can strip it, but you're not supposed to.
Like our setup. So the thing is that you can strip HDCP by putting your HDMI into a DVI converter that switches it back to an HDMI and it captures it really good. But doing that is technically illegal. On the PS3 was okay because you could
Just
the
do it on
component.
component
And the
anyways,
component's like, hey, the component doesn't have it, so it's not whatever.
Yeah.
PS4 doesn't allow that, so everyone's waiting for the go-ahead from Sony to be like, no, yeah, we allow you to record games and or footage of the PS4.
But here's the weird thing about that is that right now their official statements say Twitch and Ustream.
Yeah. Mike Cerny.
Mark Cerny
Mark.
mentioned at some point that YouTube would be one of those share things. So
What?
But it's not allowed to YouTube yet or
yeah,
now,
or,
currently.
yeah.
So.
Who knows what the fuck's going on with this right now?
But Twitch technically means YouTube. I just spit there a little bit. All that water I put in my mouth came out. If you upload to Twitch, Twitch lets you hit a button and upload to YouTube. So extra steps.
We have roundabout ways of doing things.
Yeah,
Don't you worry, viewers.
Technically, it's like, hey, let's record some knack, and then I'm gonna hit that share button. Hey, let's put it to Twitch. Hey, let's put it to YouTube. Hey, let's download it off YouTube. You can only do 2 of those a day. Then you edit it and then you put
Not
it back
if
up.
you have downloaders.
Oh yeah, if you have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Plus, we are not yet at the point where we have staff and can record only 2 videos a day. So
Yes.
I am the staff. No. Anyways. Yeah, forgot. I don't need to put that. Hey, do you guys like Smash Bros?
Smash Brothers is a pretty decent game. Yes.
Do you know who's going to be joining Luigi on the Smash Bros 3DS and Wii U title?
Is it Samus?
Oh, I don't know. They haven't confirmed
Is
that
it
yet.
male Samus?
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Is
Dan.
Is
Wasn't
it
Samus
Bowser?
already in Smash Brothers?
Oh,
Is it Kumar?
actually, it is Kumar, also known as
That would be
Princess
fantastic.
Peach. Is
cool with that
officially in Smash Brothers. Princess Peach.
Wonderful.
I really hope they
So-
announce Mario.
So it's just Luigi and Peach that are confirmed,
yeah,
right?
I
Yeah.
sure hope they announce
There's no one
Mario.
else in the game.
Well, no, they're
a really good character for this would also be Zelda and Link. I was thinking also
You think
maybe
Zelda still
Fox
transforms into
and
sheep?
Falcon.
yeah,
Do you think?
Fox would also be a good character.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait a second. I'm a little bit confused because all the characters you're naming are characters who were in the original Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I know, but they're not yet confirmed for this one.
Just Luigi
Okay.
and Peach so
Just
far.
Luigi and Peach as big, huge blowouts. This is fucking... Link is confirmed. God damn it, I've ruined everything.
You fed me incorrect information.
Pikmin and Olimar are also confirmed. The Villager from Animal Crossing. Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Wii Fit Trainer.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah, forgot about
this
that.
news.
Oh, it doesn't go anywhere.
I remember this
I broke
news.
it. Ah, Mario is confirmed.
He's got Fireball.
My joke failed.
Donkey
Le
Kong.
Donk did a Kong. Le Link is already in here. God damn it, all of our jokes. Le Samus.
You fed me terrible information.
Le
leading up to
Kirby.
Le Shoe.
L Fox. Shoe?
La Shoe.
this. Maybe the biggest
Pikachu.
blunder joke on our podcast. Maybe
Le Bowser. Fucking goddamn. Le Pit. I'm gonna stop saying Le. Anyways, characters announced. Hey,
What's this?
you guys
relate
like
to?
Terraria on the PC? And you've been like, hey, fuck those Xbox people. They got their Terraria and it was got more stuff than us. Well, fret no more, guitaring Terraria players, because patch 1.2 will be out October 1st. Just like they said it'll be out September 1st, as well as August 1st. So it's going to be out August 1st, October 1st.
Is this patch nicknamed Fez?
No, it is 1.2. No guitars included.
That's the catchphrase.
Yeah.
No guitars included.
So let's hope if that they'll actually be able to hit that October 1st. It looks like it has a lot more stuff than the 360 version. It had all these like weird water physics and crazy cascading awesomeness and biomes.
That
and,
video
yeah,
that we watched like
Yeah.
3 months
Yeah.
ago?
yeah, with
Yeah.
the colored water and everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
1.2
That
out
they
soon.
said like end of this month?
Yeah,
They said in like 2 weeks in the video.
yeah, it'll be out soon. Also, news on Terraria for the PSP soon to be announced. However, it is out on
We don't play the PSP anymore, though.
On the Vita, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Hey, my brain is in all the best places.
It's wonderful. All right, what's next?
Hey, Dan, you know how all our dudes are fucking dead in
What do you
I forgot the name. I forgot
What
the
do you State of Decay?
State of Decay. You know how our dudes are fucking dead? Well, it doesn't matter because we can get some new ones on the PC version.
I had to look at the developer fucking title of this forum post
Thank you.
to fucking get that for you.
Yeah. Well, apparently in about 2 weeks, I think the Steam early access version will be out.
I don't give a fuck.
Not gonna rebuy
I
it?
don't give a fuck.
You're not gonna rebuy it?
No.
Hey, you know what you give a fuck about? Ubisoft
I
games.
actually kind of care about this.
Hey, do you guys like
This could be
games
neat.
with wars that never end? Well, fuck that shit, because this one's called End War, so it's probably the end of one of them.
No, it's not. If there can be 2 End War games, then they are obviously lying.
Maybe this one's called The Ends of War.
This takes place in the final second of the first game. It is called End War Online, and it is a multiplayer arena RTS game.
It's like competitive tower defense. Is what I
Competitive tower defense. You heard it first.
Seems kind
here.
of crazy, but hey,
They probably heard it first elsewhere because we do news from like throughout the week and then only put it out in one day. Like
all
so
Competitive tower defense.
I want it to be competitive voice tower defense.
it could be. You don't know.
Go.
Did they announce voice? They didn't
Pla-
confirm.
plant the building at A4, 6 pixels left.
Although it is a browser game, so
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
that'd be weird.
how-
No, I doubt they'll have that.
You just start yelling stuff, and it's loading up like Omegle chats with like dicks and shit on the side of your screen. Like, oh Jesus Christ, you play. Not gonna happen. That's it for news.
News. You didn't open the comments.
Yeah, what's up with
I didn't
you?
open the comments.
Open them comments.
Hey, do you guys want to talk about new releases for next week?
Yeah.
None of them really
let's
matter.
Talk about
Oh wait, except for the fucking best one
the
ever.
grandest of thefts.
Wonderful 101 is gonna be coming out next week on.
So anticlimactic.
Hey. Wonderful 101 will be coming out this Sunday.
And Grand Theft Auto V will be coming out this Tuesday. Coming
Yes,
up
indeed.
On Xbox 360 and PS3.
Apparently, people have been calling it Grand Theft Auto 5V.
Oh, because it has
Why?
both things on the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
that's the people who don't know about Roman numerals. We're
Apparently,
sorry.
yeah.
Wait, are they They're not doing it as like a joke.
No.
Seriously?
Yeah, some Reddit
That's a
people
shame.
from like GameStop were saying that they had like countless people come in and say Grand Theft Auto 5V.
That's
a
really
real
weird.
shame.
Yeah.
That's a real shame.
People are dumb.
A
cool
real
that they're finding-
shame.
Hey, we have a random. Oh, we'll get to that after. Hot Wheels world's best driver, sorry, for the 360, PS3, and Wii U and 3DS. Fuck you, Vita, is going to be making its way next week to your hands. Hey, though.
I didn't really want to play Hot Wheels World's Best Driver anyway, so that's okay.
Fuck you, Vita. That's what he
Not
thinks
like
we're
I
here.
have 3 out of the 4 of those other systems.
Whoa, now. According to this website, Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD Wii U Deluxe set for the eShop is next week. I think that is false.
I thought that was the console that came with the game that you could. That's the way you could get it early.
Oh,
Is it not?
yeah? Maybe.
I thought that was the thing. You get it like 2
Something
weeks
like the
early or
words.
something.
Like the words we just said may or may not happen next
I
week.
thought you could get the whole console with the like special thing around the Wii gamepad. Get the game early. When it's like preloaded.
So should I order it?
Do you want a Wii U?
No.
Do you want
Well,
Wind Waker?
there's your problem.
Kind of.
You kind of want a Wii U because you want Wonderful
Do you
101
want
as
a
well.
GameCube.
Yeah, I do.
You probably just go get a copy of Wind Waker for your GameCube.
I will.
Oh, Liz has one at our house. My GameCube's here.
Anyway, that's it for the releases.
Did
We
I
got.
tell you how I got my GameCube?
Hey, wait, Dan. What about that Vita game, Urban Trial Freestyle, that you said was really good, coming out for PC now, though?
How's your farm sim coming?
I'm done. It's
He was done with that the day he bought it.
We're being told to stream Hot Wheels.
actually because I played it a lot.
You
Are we
send
being told to stream Hot Wheels?
You send us Hot Wheels, we'll send you video to your eyes and voice to your eyes, not mouth, not your ears, not your mouth.
My God.
All right, what are these comments?
Hey, you guys like comments? And you got some questions in the chat, let it be heard, because right now we're reading the comments on the YouTube channel, which are Bronwyn saying, woot, thanks for the shout out, guys. I just realized that's you on the channel. He came to our broadcast. he says, woot, thanks for the shout out, guys. When I get my computer fixed, I'd love to play some games with you guys like Payday, Chivalry, Saints Row 3, Warframe. I'm guessing Saints
You can play Payday with me, but not Riccio, because he'll leave you behind.
No. He says, or whatever, let me know. My Steam is, I've got a cold. Oh, man, and I've got an allergy. Got the Call of War of Gunslinger icon. Sweet, we will search for you and I shall add you.
Yes, indeed.
K Ramen says, do any of you guys play Civ 5? I'm going to stare down Devin.
Yes. A lot of Civ 5.
I've dabbled.
And I hate it.
I like it.
Kumar, thoughts?
I have none.
Kumar does not think.
You heard it here first.
Civ 5 is a sweet game. I just don't play it enough because I know that if I play it, it's going to take my whole weekend, and I don't want to do that.
I'll play you.
You've been challenged, K Ramen.
No, I was talking to you,
K
Riccio.
Ramen. Oh, fuck.
No, Riccio doesn't play games with you.
Yeah, that's right.
He'll go fill up another game of Civ.
You can send me an
And not call
email play-by-play version of it, and I'll slowly make my way through those
Is
turns.
that a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
In Civ
play by
5?
email. Yeah,
What the fuck?
you play by email.
That's kind of great. I kind of wish I liked Civilization at all.
Yeah. Now who's eating their words?
I'll tell you who's not. Douglas M.
A
says,
cool feature on a piece of shit is not a cool feature.
If you added Bluetooth to shit, it's Bluetooth
Like what
with
Sompy
shit.
says, you can't. If you polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Yeah.
but if there's turd on your polish,
Oh, that's
God.
great turd polish.
Riccio, why would you polish turd with more turd?
somebody's not polishing turds. We got Douglas M. here. He says, feel better. I have horrifyingly bad allergies, so I feel your pains. I feel like we
Riccio's
can
blowing his nose
I feel,
right now.
No, I'm fine talking. Anyway, no, yeah, allergies are horrible. Every year I get it for 2 weeks and then they disappear completely.
Are you
so.
just rehashing shit? Reposting
That was
on the
before.
same
That was
podcast?
before.
So I think we're gonna end this here probably, or do we have questions
got
in the
questions.
chat?
Jeez, Devin.
We had
so
some-
eager to leave Riccio. Wait, I understand because Riccio's being
Smells.
being a bitch.
There was something that Zyler
Ain't a
said.
bat. Bat.
Are there any questions in chat?
There was one from not Merrick, Zyler, but I don't remember. Dan, are you excited for Benedict Cumberbatch to be in episode 7? Rumored.
I guess he was okay in Star Trek.
Who's Cumberbatch? Oh, is that a person? Is that
Dude,
not a
that's
character?
the guy who plays Sherlock.
God.
That's the
He's
guy who
an
plays.
actor.
Oh my god, I thought it was a character. I was like, that's a
He
silly name.
plays,
They still
he
have
plays
Benedict
Khan
eggs.
in the latest
Eggs
Star
Benedict.
Trek. I'm stoked about that.
Sure. Whatever.
Dan's also drunk, so disregard anything he says.
I've just learned
I
about
don't
him,
care-
and now I'm
I
excited.
kinda don't care about who plays people in Star Wars. Just
As long as it's good.
it's almost to the point that like I don't give a shit about like the movie itself anymore. Just like the lore
Just
it
like
creates.
What if Sora's in there?
What the fuck are you?
What about Dante?
No, that's Capcom. Sora's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, but they're not
It's Disney.
crossing things into
What
Star
happens
Wars.
if Mickey's in
What?
the background, just
This
like
isn't Kingdom Hearts, bro.
What if Mickey's in the back drinking a Mickey? What if
Disney's not stupid.
What if Ralph at Wreck-It is? Hey, Dracula has a question. What will be the first thing you guys do when you get into the game of Grand Theft Auto 5?
You kill Hooker.
Oh my god.
Is that how you're gonna set your hooks in the game?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch the 75-minute opening cutscene and then drive to my apartment.
Yep. Then I'm gonna beat a hooker.
I
They
am.
always carry
And then
hundreds.
I will go bowling.
I am going to.
I'll call you on your cell phone and we will go hang out, Dan.
I'm going to load it up. I'm going to load up the little cell phone or whatever you do to invite friends, and I'm going to wait, and then realize, and then get sad after 30 minutes of trying, and be like,
Because
"It's out in 2 weeks," and then I'll just play whatever the hell happens. No, I'm probably going to get in a car, be like, "Man, this feels way different than 4," and then just kill everything. Just
Yeah.
accidentally kill everything.
So at least I admitted it up front.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna kill everything.
Did you guys see the leaked footage for Grand Theft Auto 5 that some dude got the copy early?
No.
literally not touched anything.
It's just
no,
like
don't tell me.
No. I'm, not, I'm
No.
saying how he filmed it. It's like him holding his cell phone up, and he's like trying to not be like, doesn't show his house. Everything's dark. It's like the TV, and it's like 5-second clips of him being like, I'm moving around, moving around. Now I'm shooting someone. There's a car part. It's just like stupid. Like trying to not show anything, and he's like not talking. He's just funny as shit.
That's hilarious.
It's like him trying to not show anything so he doesn't get shut down.
What the fuck?
It's the funniest. I don't know. I
Legitimate
just,
concern on his end.
yeah.
I want to see this now.
Oh, speaking of that, did you guys hear about the kid that broke the crazy Microsoft NDA?
No.
Because
No.
everybody
Oh,
who works
no.
for Microsoft, like the people like, hey, you can bring an Xbox One home right now to kind of they're doing like their family and friends test or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
The kid just fucking pulls out his phone. He's like, hey, this is the sweet dashboard going through it. She got like the beta thing for Rise. But like his YouTube name is his whole name, and his other video is like him and his whole family like just playing on like a bed. So you see like the dad, you see the mom, you see everybody's
How old is
face.
this kid?
I don't know.
So the dad's
Just
probably getting
literally
fired from
Just
Microsoft.
yeah, just got fucked up by it. I'm pretty sure, but it was just like, oh man.
I hope that.
That's a horrible story.
I hope.
But
I hope
even,
that dad
even when he
beats that
goes
kid.
into the Xbox One, you have like the sticker on it that says like the code and who it's like lent out to or whatever. It's blurry and shit, but
That's fucking terrible.
it
that
was
poor father.
and it was like you refresh, you're like,
Poor
oh, it's got
family.
5K views. It's got 60K views, and you go through the comments, and it's just everyone like, oh my god, dude, you just like ruined your family, and you just refresh, and it's going up by like. It was a
I
horrible.
wonder
thing to
how
be a
many
part of.
views it's at now.
I have no idea.
I hope he monetized it because his dad's out of a
But
job.
it was like the shittiest, yeah. But it was like the shittiest video of like just someone trying to get views on their channel. Like, oh yeah, look, let's check out the dashboard early. It's just a beta for it though. But they showed some cool stuff. Like you could go into Rise or like a game.
Don't let your stupid kids have cell phones. That's the answer to this. All these
No,
problems.
no,
here.
no, no.
But when you back,
Beat your kids.
oh my god, no. When you back out to the dashboard and you're going through like the Windows 8 Metro kind of stuff, the game that you have is like still playing in like a little thing. So hey, that's
Live
cool.
tile.
But also,
Yeah. They had the like when you were watching TV, it would like cut down.
yeah, but that's cool, right? Except for the part where I'm playing games where I'm like, does it pause during a cutscene? Does it? No? Okay, then I'll just hit the guide button because that always freezes it. No longer.
Oh
No
no.
longer. Xbox One, you're failing me.
That might actually be the worst.
Yeah,
because
I know.
that's- I can't do that on Steam, and I hate
Because
it.
you're just like, oh man, it's a really sick cutscene. I'm just gonna no.
That's
It's still going.
The
Actually,
Vita is at the forefront of that because you can PS
Guide
home
button.
button
No.
out of everything.
but the Xbox One has that low power state thing. It's PS4 as well. But you could probably be like, oh no, I want to skip this.
because it
just
suspends, so like
just
shut
power
down.
it off. Just turn it back on and just continue off where you were. But
Oh my god, that's terrible.
anyway, did Draco just link us the there it is.
Well,
Oh, it's somebody else. Okay, so it's a video.
Wait, this is someone else did this?
No, it's the same dude. He had to re-upload it because I'm pretty sure the dude got. But look how it's just.
He
It's
got assassinated.
yeah. Here, let me see if I can show my monitor right now. There we go.
He showed his face.
So it's like a dude showing his hand, and just like super shittily on the Xbox with the sticker on it. Then stands in front and just kind of shows the dashboard. Him loading into Rise, then like him backing out of Rise. Just like the worst, like, yeah, I'm playing with a controller. It's really here. And that's it for today. And then he just fucking like turns it off. Like 1 minute and a half video of him barely showing shit. I don't know if it's
His father lost his job.
Oh yeah, for sure lost his
No,
job.
I know they would have done anything to his kid or to his dad.
well,
None of his family signed the NDA, so none of them are gonna get in shit.
I'm sure.
Well,
I'm,
no,
no,
I'm
if his
sure-
dad works for Microsoft, though.
And he
Oh,
would have signed in
fuck.
it. That's
what
what
I'm
we're
saying.
saying. That's
It's-
what we're talking
So
about.
it's friends of family, so it's people who work at Microsoft that got to bring them home. I'm guessing. So
Oh, okay.
That guy
Wow,
is
that is
fucked.
that is awful.
just because the kid
Because
had
the dad would have signed an NDA saying like, "Oh,
My
this, like,
family.
I
Oh,
can
right,
get
right, okay,
sued
never
if
mind.
we
I
show
thought
this
there was a
stuff."
kid who was just like he was just a younger Microsoft employee.
yeah. What should be mentioned though is that most of the stuff they showed has already been shown before, but
Not like that.
maybe not like that. But also I love how he's going through the menu. He's like, yeah, there's like apps for all sorts of stuff. You can load into your game and you check out the marketplace. You can use Bing, it's a piece of shit. And he just like under his bed, it's like, it's a piece of shit though. So you can clearly tell this isn't some sort of like weird stunt for like PR or anything. It's fantastic. Anyway, that's it.
I just think it's funny
I want
because
to see
now
the
that
Grand Theft
kid,
Auto one. I want to see the Grand Theft Auto.
now that kid will
don't know if I can-
forever be known as the guy who ruined his dad's career.
But the funny thing is, like, the only other video he had was like them having a great family moment on their like bed playing with the dog and stuff, and it's just like, oh man.
You just ruined your dad's
You
life.
stupid fucking teenager.
I'm trying to say,
How
I don't
many
know.
views did you say? 60,000?
It had 6,000 when I stopped, but it was like skyrocketing over like 100K and just going for it. 'Cause
I remember seeing that on like our gaming and being like, I'm not. Gonna
it was like
fucking
watching
click on
a
that.
train wreck happen. Oh shit, you guys can hear all my sounds here. It's fantastic. I'm trying to search for that Grand Theft Auto thing,
You
but
can't do that because you'll mute Kumar.
no, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Kumar, speak.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyways, it's pretty crazy. But other than that, I think that's it. Nobody in the chat has anything else. Go see big American titties. Is what Slayer says. And
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, let's
done
wrap
here.
this shit up.
Thank you everyone for watching. If you guys are listening to this on the iTunes
Hey Devin,
version
I have an idea.
in
Why
your
don't
pocket,
why don't you nail down the fucking outro shit, and then whenever you get all fucking fed up with this talking to us,
just say it.
you can start that.
I did. I've done that a couple of times. You got really angry when I just like totally started throwing down the outro.
I feel like the
Of-
video I'm trying to find is a deleted video that I
Hey,
keep scrolling
everybody.
past.
If you guys are listening to us on the iTunes, make sure you check out our YouTube. We've got lots of Let's Plays, dry runs. We have a video review up of Blacklist and some other crazy stuff from Riccio's stream. We also, Kumar is supposed to finish. Are you looking to do more community FTL, or are you done with that?
No, I can still do that.
All right,
I
so
thought we were gonna. Well, a lot of the comments were to get other people involved.
all right,
So, I mean, I'd love to do one of those runs with one or more of you guys.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
So, yeah,
well,
we should still do that. Maybe we can just kind of carry it over. We'll take all the collectively. I figure we can look through the comments and then make it happen accordingly.
sure. So if you guys are what are you laughing at?
Someone just comments in the chat, oh god, I hope his dad absolutely battered him.
Oh my god.
my god.
Someone's on Devin's side with this.
Make sure you comment and subscribe to our podcast on iTunes or subscribe to our channel. I guess that's kind of about it. We're gonna end this note on a terrible. We're gonna end this podcast on a terrible note.
Let's look for my belt.
If you guys want to,
Like,
if you guys want to as well, we record these live on Thursday sometime after 7 p.m.
8 p.m.
Eastern.
8 p.m. now.
Well,
What
it
time
will
is
be
After 7
7
p.m. Eastern, normally around 8 p.m. Though today we started off late. Keep your eyes open for new content we're going to be putting out. Hopefully the guys are going to be recording more stuff on Saturday, so we'll have some more things for you. I have been Sompy.
I'm Riccio, and check out those weekly videos to know what's going on every week.
that no one's going on everywhere. I'm Dan.
And I'm Kumar.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
See you later, guys. Cheers.